All right.
All right. Well, ancestors one and all bear witness. Dark Souls did not feel like harder back in the day. It actually was harder, as it turns out.
I remember it being crowded.
It
I know
was,
I do.
yeah, it was so much harder back in the day. And
And there's a spot on 1.0, there's a spot that's going to get even harder after this.
yeah,
So,
yeah, there's one part that's just hilarious.
yeah, in terms of crowding.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, so get ready. But I was thinking, you know how the word gasoline is only one letter off from, like, the Olean is one letter off from online?
Gas Online?
You just put it together what I was going to say. I just was doing nothing, and I realized that if you just show the word gasoline, like I'm gonna do an ad. I don't know what it's gonna be a part of. It'll probably be a part of some video and then come out as a short.
Hmm.
A believable ad for a website called Gas Online,
Yeah?
and it's just the word gasoline, and then an N appears in the middle, and then it changes to Gas Online. And what you do on Gas Online is that it's revolutionizing the gas buying market, where now you can finally buy gas for your vehicle online.
Hmm.
It is cheaper, and they send you the gas in the mail, even even though it's explosive.
That, yeah, what could go wrong? Just like a can of, just like a plastic container of gas. Like one of the cheap ones, too. You just get it in the mail. In a
How
box.
are you how are you getting gas for your car so cheap? I'm on Gas Online, bro. What?
Do they have a subscription service?
I think you can subscribe to gas where they send you a random box of gas based on the questionnaire you fill out at the beginning on what
Oh,
you like,
cool. Yeah.
and a, a pre-selected curated box of random gas that shows up at your house. And if you don't like it, you can send it right back.
Can I get diesel for my 4x4?
Yeah, you can get gasoline, you can get diesel, you can get various petroleum products like butter.
Oh man.
Uh, oh my God, what? Yeah, I mean margarine, and you can get a mixed gas for your lawnmower, and you can get stuff for your chainsaw, and
Oh,
it's crazy.
can I get liquid PVC?
Yes, you can get them.
I need like 12 tons of PVC right now. I am so like the wife's gonna kill me if I don't get my hands on some, so that's a
This
lifesaver.
a few years ago, I actually just as a joke, like I was wondering, like I just looked up, can you actually like get gas online? Like I went on eBay and I went on Amazon, just typed in gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. You can't. It violates so many different rules with like Department of Transport stuff. You know what I mean?
That
Like
kind of
if
that
you
kind of makes sense. Yeah.
if you remember how if you transport gas over the road, like what the DOT wants you to have like placards on your vehicle showing you're containing gas, and you have
Mm-hmm.
to have like certifications to do this in a special vehicle. You cannot get gas with a delivery truck. Like you cannot get gas through UPS. I don't think so.
You can't get you cannot get gasoline through UPS or diesel.
Imagine if you
Let it
just
be known.
some guy was an Uber driver for Gas Online, and
Hmm.
he was driving around with like hundreds of liters of gasoline in the back of his Prius. All right, here's your gas. How much gas can you carry in a car before will complain? You ever wonder that?
I won.
You ever notice
I
how?
know because
Look,
a lot of people just have like a little container
yeah,
just
people will
for
have a little
emergencies.
emergency gas, right? But if you're transporting a lot of gas, you have to be involved with the Department of Transport. So, but how much gas can I put in a car?
I think
Like
this
how
is good
many
enough.
liters? Can I have
Um,
thousands of liters? What do they say?
yeah, I wonder. I wonder how much like I'm guessing there's some arbitrary line where it just looks bad If like once the optics are bad, then cops are gonna start questioning you about it.
That's
Other than
freaking
that,
everything.
like
It's just depending on what
if you
cops are
had like
thinking. Like,
if you had like 3 or 4 like large containers, like maybe like 8 gallons of gas, um, which is a lot, then like you might actually get away with it if you said you were transporting it for some reason.
yeah, I'm a driver for Gas Online. Actually,
You don't have to say that. You don't have to say that.
I'm an Uber driver, but Gas Online sends its gas through Uber. So,
That's perfect. Yeah, they need to too. Just like if they pull you over, just say, you know, I work for Uber. Somebody called me and he's like he's stalled in the middle of the highway and he just needs gas right now.
yeah.
But you know, it's just for the sake of this guy. I don't intend to actually make a business out of this. Wink,
Um,
wink.
gas containers. If you they have like a pressure cap that's supposed to release pressure as the gas heats up in the atmosphere, and like
Hmm.
the gas. If you leave gas outside in the heat, the air above the gas in the tank expands and wants to come out. So that's why you see some gas tanks are
Oh shit.
exploded.
Oh no, my
So
souls.
Be cool if you could just prank people and order them gas and special note, leave it outside. He'll be out to get it in a minute,
Hmm.
and shit like that.
I
Gas pranks. The classic gas pranks you want to do on people. Gas pranks are really good.
Oh yeah.
Fuel
Can't go
pranks
wrong if they
outside of
work.
your house.
If you can get away with it.
Gas pranks outside of your apartment door.
Yeah. Or Granks as they call them.
Yeah. Stop
Oh
cranking
shit.
my apartment door. I'm gonna get kicked out. Stop
Oh
leaving
my
gas outside my door.
I'm still learning more about this version, and it turns out at some point they increase the overall souls you get from killing enemies by 50%.
Oh my god.
Like total, like everybody. So that's why I'm so underleveled and why I'm so underpowered for this for these gargoyles.
How soon were these patches coming in? Like
Uh,
when it
re-
came out?
Basically like within a few months, like they
Oh,
started coming out
we
right away. Um,
we already beat this game then.
and we didn't really notice some of the
No,
changes.
we beat it, but I do remember being crowded a lot.
Yeah.
Not here yet, too, but later on, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
That we're gonna see hopefully if we get there. But
Because like the PC port, if you look at like the timeline, the PC port came out 1 year in 2012, and that had all the that already had the like the aggro improvements and well, I wouldn't call them improvements, but
yeah, yeah, the Dark Souls PC release when the term artificial difficulty was first invented.
yeah,
That's where it came from. I'm not joking. Like,
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
first time I think anybody ever used it.
You know
The
what? Back then,
PC players just couldn't handle it. What?
I'm
This is
starting to.
artificial difficulty.
I I got something to say about that. I think remember back in like the early 2000s, 2010s when everyone was a game design expert. That
Yeah, I
was
do.
it's starting to dawn on me how shit that time was because
Yeah.
everyone had something to say. Everyone had this little, and we contributed to it too. Um, but yeah, everyone thought they knew how these things
Yeah, of
worked and how the
course.
what the devs were thinking. And turns out, Dark Souls, the best game ever, had these massive sweeping changes, and no one noticed until way later. So
Yeah.
good job, guys.
Good job. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Back in the day,
Hmm. And I think that's what that's part of. Like, I'm not gonna say DS2 is the best or anything like that, but I think that's what character assassinated that game. It's like it wouldn't be hated nearly as much if everyone wasn't a game design expert. And
If if everyone was a like, I don't know who to blame, but at some point on YouTube specifically, it became like really easy to create videos that were like one step above just playing it by sounding like I don't want to say video essay, but I mean these fake, not real developers talking about the game as if they were a developer with the
mhm,
same exact cadence.
yeah,
And it was I mean, it was driving me crazy. It still drives me crazy now, and I don't know. I think it might be going away, but I still see things cropping up, and but these trends do drive me crazy, and they do probably inform what kind of games we get, unfortunately, because I see some of these people like getting the ear of actual developers, and it's ridiculous, especially because the best games ever came out when developers had basically no idea what players were doing.
yeah.
That's what's so funny about it is that it doesn't. None of it helped. Kind of like focus testing. It just doesn't help.
Plus,
Don't
like
do it.
in the case of Dark Souls 2 in particular, I don't like. I know the game feels weird to play, and like you can't just. It is important that you don't like slow down your player character because that's gonna be like people are gonna notice immediately and think like, oh, this is obviously worse than the previous one. But the amount of nitpicking is actually, if you go and look back, it's actually absolutely nuts. Like no other game has ever received that much nitpicking,
Well,
and
sometimes,
it's starting
yeah,
to
sometimes,
seem like a mistake.
sometimes games are like a victim of the time when they came out, for good or worse. Like sometimes a game is just primed to succeed, and people will overlook anything. But
Yeah.
Dark Souls One was a phenomenon when this came out because a lot of people didn't play Demon Souls, right?
Uh huh.
So a lot of people were like, "This is still the secret club era of Souls," and everyone was so psyched up for Dark Souls 2, right? And people were like, "Oh, this
Optics.
is blah blah blah."
Cool.
And then remember when Dark Souls 2 was first announced, it looked way different, and it
Right.
came out and it looked, I don't know, 30% as good as it did in the trailers, and that hurts your reputation.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they tell you that first impressions are everything.
Bad first impression. That's what killed it.
That's what kills almost every. If something fails, there's like a 50% chance it was the first impression.
Hmm.
It
Every
doesn't matter what
time,
you do after the first impression. It almost doesn't matter. Like it's
like
so crazy.
nowadays, I like to go back and play the second one. Like it's not bad. It's not even like it gets a lot right, and
It's probably
it's a good sequel.
it's
It's just
probably not bad just by virtue of the fact that it's Dark Souls.
yeah.
It's just kind of the same slop you had
Well,
before, and it's
that's it.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just,
it's not missing anything important. That's the
and then I
important
think
part.
complaints that come out about it now would be like, well, look, all these other games are perfect, and this one's not perfect, so why would I play it?
Yeah.
Right. So if I have to hang my painting next to Leonardo da Vinci, it's gonna look very bad.
Yeah, and the answer is if you're a Dark Souls fan,
Don't worry about
maybe
it.
maybe try two. Maybe
Don't worry
try
about it.
two. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
worry about it.
just don't worry about
You're
it.
probably gonna like it. You're probably gonna like some of the things in that game.
Until you get to Pirate Land. Remember
What was that? You clipped. You
the
cut out for a
pirate
second.
ship?
Oh, the
Remember that?
pirate. Well,
I don't
yeah.
like that area. I
I
don't like
mean,
that.
yeah. There's some fucked up shit in there. There's more fucked up shit in DS2 than this game for sure. You got to put up some with some bullshit, and that's still the case. They never fixed that.
How many DLCs does two have?
3.
Oh my god,
It has
why?
3 little DLCs. Like they're all one area too.
Wow.
It's kind of a cash grab.
Well, I mean, hey, it's not the A team. Maybe it is a
Mm-hmm.
cash grab. I don't know.
Mm,
Maybe we're grabbing cash
maybe we're
on on
maybe
behalf
we need that cash for
on behalf of
DS3 to come out.
no, that's a
Maybe,
cope.
yeah,
Oh my god.
maybe they're gonna shut us down if
Yeah,
we don't get that money, get that moolah.
yeah. If we don't get the mola, we'll have no dis three. Uh, yeah. Also, another thing is that Dark Souls
Oh,
2, it feels a little bit, I don't know, cynical. Like, remember how when as soon as you start Dark Souls 2, it tells you that you're going to be dying a bunch of times?
yeah,
You will die. That girl tells you could die over and over and over
yeah,
again.
and
And
it turns out it's not not that much harder, if
it's
harder at all.
yeah, it's playing into the memes, and
Hmm.
I don't
That's a
love
problem. I
I
hate it
don't
when they do
love
that.
I don't love anymore uh so much self-referential things as much, but yeah, I just didn't think there was any point in that because the the meme around Souls at that time was that, oh my god, look how hard this game is, but that's not. It's like tangentially related to why it's good. That's the thing, right? It's actually not. That's not why people are playing these Souls games.
Yeah, and what do you say when they take Dark Souls 1 and make it like significantly easier over the years? What does that mean
Well,
for the
yeah, and
narrative?
they say, well, all I think all of them are easier than the one before it, basically.
Uh-huh.
But they're playing up on the. We were still firmly in the Solaire era too,
Oh yeah.
where Dark Souls was self-referential and memeing on itself, and I just hated it. And I was happy with Bloodborne when it came out because it was so different. But like I don't like I didn't even really like I don't Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 even I don't even they're fine. I just don't have to play them as much. I don't have to play them. It's just like I'll play them when I'm done with this one. It's
Uh-huh.
they don't they're not like
Um,
absolutely essential things. That's a problem. And so that's a problem with 2 and 3.
yeah.
I barely remember I play them, I barely remember them. I remember this one really hard though.
Yeah.
Um
Anyway,
it's
hold
just
on. I'm about to reveal something. That's kind of
okay.
embarrassing.
Uh-oh, what
The
uh-oh. What's this?
the basement key is right here.
Oh,
So I could skip the gargoyles if I want to. I'm not going to right now. I'm gonna
yeah, you
give it one
shouldn't.
more try. But yeah, I could go right to Capradine if I need to.
You don't want to do that, I don't think.
Maybe. I don't know.
Remember how hard that freaking shit was the first time?
It's
Holy
nuts.
fuck. Holy shit. And it's like was saying in the last stream. I missed one thing I missed today is funny boss arenas. And this let's just say this is a very humorous boss arena. We'll say
Yeah,
that.
it's quite silly.
Yeah, it's got some japes. It's pulling your leg. It's just joshing you when you see it.
Yeah. And doesn't
So
help
funny.
that like so they took this boss and figured maybe it was a little too easy and then threw in some like trash mobs to make it harder and then stuck him in this tiny the most cramped little spot you can imagine.
Yeah.
On top of that, it's full of like trees and you're dealing with the Dark Souls 1 frame rate, and it's a lot of fun. It's a little microcosm of the whole experience.
It is quite humorous. I remember just thinking this is just unbelievable and how the fight is just like okay, how much damage can you do as fast as possible? Because you can't just withstand being here. You got to just freaking kill him in 2 seconds to win,
Hmm.
which is what I ended up doing. It's really something.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I feel like these guys are harder too. I just for curiosity, I booted up remastered on the Switch, and I got back to where I was, and I beat these guys in about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's something going on here. Anyway, I'm gonna go just give Capra a try, just for fun's sake.
If I remember correctly, getting to the cap redeem isn't that fun either.
No, no, there's the they spam dogs and they spam those little assassin dudes.
Oh yeah.
My DPS is great. I think they buffed the Uchigatana too. Like this, I'm doing way less damage than like I was in remastered. I think I'm gonna have to switch weapons or something too. Maybe grab the Drake sword for old time's
Uh-oh.
sake.
Just for funsies, just like we did back in the day, except
Yeah.
I didn't on my first go through. I got it like way later, after it was pointless. But
Mhm.
I think probably a few playthroughs I did end up using it, if I remember correctly, just to see what it was. It's like a lot of things in this game. They put things in here specifically for people who are having a hard time,
Mhm.
and that's how they manage difficulty.
Games did not like secrets were starting to go the way of the dodo back when this game came out.
Yeah, I know.
And
There's
oops.
very slowly, um, there would be no secrets by the end of this generation whatsoever. It's freaking stupid, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
No secrets for you.
No.
You can unlock shit in the cash store.
Oh, it's so lame. I've never paid for cosmetics in anything.
I don't recall
It's
ever
not
doing it either.
it's not fun. There's no fun to buying something outside of the game. It's just not doesn't appeal to me. Oh. Wait, can't I? Yeah, I can go backwards, I think. Should be a little easier. Oh, this way. Or no. No, not like that. Oh.
Hello, Josh Co. What
Hey,
does it?
Josh.
What are you talking about? Free?
Free.
Exclamation point. What's free?
Oh, you just got out of prison.
Free, free.
I'm free at last. Okay, come here, guys.
This is
We're
so.
gonna
This
have
is
a.
so much better. This is so like YouTube has never done anything good in its existence except for change how the algorithm works with streams.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
it's fun.
they changed it now, so if you're using YouTube, in the recommended videos tab on the right, there's like a very high chance you're going to get recommended a stream with no viewers, and you can just go in there and have the run of the place. Kind of like how if you go to the bar, like you and two other people go to the bar or something, and there's nobody in the parking lot, and you're like, oh, thank God, here we go. Like
Come
it's
on.
kind of like that. You don't
Okay.
have to do. They're going to be waiting on you the whole time. It's kind of like that. Uh, like this. somebody showing up and talking like that would never happen 2 years ago.
True.
Never. We
Yeah.
went through so many streams with no one, and now most streams there's somebody talking.
Somebody,
So,
yeah, we get a drive-by basically every
I
stream.
know.
That's so unheard of.
I gotta
Where's my
return the
dragon?
favor more. I gotta return the favor on that. I gotta go into streams. I gotta more often go into streams with nobody
I've been
and
thinking
talk.
about that myself. Yeah, I wanna be that guy that like comes in the stream and starts talking about Cape Horn out of nowhere.
Yeah, I remember that last time
Yeah.
we have our new friend from who seems genuinely like they're from Cape Horn. I don't know. It seems like a very strange joke to make for that long if you're not really from Cape Horn. And sometimes people do that because Cape Horn sounds like you're saying gay porn,
Yeah.
right? That's why. That's what I thought originally, but he seems like he wasn't joking, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And his name's Hugo Balzags, which
Hmm.
sounds like huge ball sacks.
Maybe
So
that's
I
his
don't
real
know.
name.
I don't,
Maybe
maybe.
maybe there is someone from Cape Horn named Hugo Balzac, and he's just very proud of where he lives. He wants people to visit. Okay, let's get into this bullshit. There's more of this in Dark Souls 2. There's just more of whatever the hell this is.
Yeah, you're moving around in just strange geometry that just is
It
kind of there. It's
doesn't
ugly, and you
seem
just can't.
functional.
Well,
Like
no,
I
that's
think it
well, yeah. We were talking about this last stream. That door like that you have to unlock would never occur in Demon Souls.
yeah.
It's not it's not. It's this is designed gameplay first for better or for worse. Uh, I'm getting that in a T-shirt. Um,
Look at that
when,
glitchy bastard.
uh, but Demon Souls was designed to make sense first, so it's really the only game like that.
Hmm.
It has to make sense first. Like, why do we have to go to unlock that door from the other side? It's just a little rusty door. It doesn't make any sense. Why would that be there? It's stupid. I mean, it blocks off areas. It makes the gameplay better, but I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, sorcerer said.
That guy in there is worrying about the night of the hunt. What's going on here? Why can't we come out? When this hunt's gonna be over?
This does look like it does look like hunts go on here. This is where the hunts take place.
I like in Bloodborne how the healing church is using the old blood they found to heal people, but then the old blood starts turning people into monsters, and they have to hide it to maintain their power, and they have to hire hunters every night to go hunt these monsters, and the
Hmm.
hunts get longer and longer and harder until it just doesn't stop, and people are
Yeah.
just locked inside while hunters try to live outside forever hunting.
Yeah.
People go to the healing church, and then oh, we don't worry, we found the old blood in an ancient catacomb below the city. It's fine, and they just give it to you, and it
It's
fixes your
fine.
illness.
Just
Yeah,
use the secret evil thing.
it fixes
It's
your
fine.
illness, but you slowly turn into a freaking monster.
It's an
You can contain
allegory.
it. Yeah. What are you gonna say?
It's an allegory for mankind's discovery of plastic. Just
Yeah.
use it. It's fine. Just use it for everything.
uh
It's the best.
But then the microplastics turn people into plastic demons. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. The
Uh-huh.
government employs plastic hunters to kill the plastics at night. It's fine. Just stay inside once a week. It's fine. And then it's twice a week, and then it's 4 times a week, and then it's a month straight, and then it's the whole year, and then you can't come outside ever
Hmm.
because it's just overrun with microplastic demons running around.
I am aware of your traps. Okay, these guys should be easy. Oh, come on. Visibility.
Here's another thing that's basically gone is
Oh,
tough
this is bad.
boss, tough boss walkbacks. They're basically gone.
Yeah.
They're just there's so much shit that's just gone now. It's so streamlined. You don't think of it.
This
Nowadays, it's so easy to get back to a boss.
people complain about this kind of stuff, but I feel like it makes it feel more like Castlevania. I like how
That's it. Yeah.
you can if you're better at the game, you can get to the boss with more healing. But most people see it the opposite way, where like if you make mistakes, then you're gonna get to the boss with a suboptimal setup, and it's gonna suck.
Or if you're really fast, you can do it without fighting these guys.
Uh huh.
And you're really good at how you move and how you distract them. But
Oh, this is bad. This is really
it's just
bad.
yeah. See, we're getting crowded. This is bad. But
Oh, wait, 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 wait,
just
wait.
it's just another one of those things that's gone. You know that you don't realize till it's gone. That
Mm-hmm.
there's no. You don't have to do boss walkbacks anymore.
Okay.
Like shit like that. It sucks
Ugh.
that it's gone.
Do I have? I don't have humanity. Oh,
I
I
don't
have.
have humdiggity.
Uh,
You don't have any humdiggity?
I don't want to use that. I think. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just dead.
We're gonna beat the Capra Demon like this. Oh, I guess we're not. Yeah.
No, there's a shortcut. There's another
There's a
route.
shortcut. Yeah.
There's always another route. That's another good thing. There's some tough run backs, but they usually put a some sort of obscure shortcut.
Another thing that starts directly after this game. Another problem where checkpoints, in this case bonfires, but it doesn't have to be called a bonfire. Well, it's called something else. Checkpoints get to the point after this game where they're so close to each other that you can see them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can see the other one. That's bad. It's bad. Like why are we doing this? It's Dark Souls 2 actually has it right after this, where you can see
Oh,
uh,
come
uh,
on.
in the Huntsman's Copse. I think you can create a shortcut that leads to the other bonfire, but they put a bonfire before the shortcut. So
Yeah.
you make a shortcut to the bonfire to leave the bonfire at to go back to the other bonfire, which doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
that's an egregious one.
Yeah, it's just that it to what does it portend? Well, eventually they're just gonna have bonfires absolutely everywhere. Dark Souls 3 has bonfire before a boss room. You beat the boss,
Okay.
you go to the next room, there's a bonfire, and you can look behind you at the last bonfire.
Yeah.
What's the point in that? That happens in Dark Souls 3.
Uh-huh.
Happens again in Bloodborne, but I don't think it's called a bonfire. And Elden Ring, well, I mean, it's kind of a
Yeah,
totally different thing. But
Elden Ring puts bonfires exactly where you expect them to be. Like there are never any
I have this problem now where I'm on a
surprises.
replay and I don't stop at any of them and just run.
Yeah.
I know where to go to run, and I look
Uh,
back and I've activated none of them, and I can't fast travel. Just run right to the boss. Who cares? And not using any of them. It's so funny.
where's my dragon? I always wonder what's going on with this dragon. He's sometimes he shows up, sometimes he doesn't.
Where's my Dagron? Which is more Kino, this one or the blue and red dragons from Demon Souls on that hill? That it baits you into going near it by putting good-looking items there
Yeah.
right below it. Remember that?
Yeah.
And they're good too. They're good too. Like the Flame Crest Shield or whatever it was called is there. That's
The
really good for
dragons.
when you fight the Dragon God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dragons are just a trap in that game. But yeah, like I remember getting tricked by that every time. Because the glowy spots, they could be anything.
You can get them though if you're really quick.
Yeah.
You can freaking get them and you can get some cool shit. They're good things in there too. Like they're not slop.
Mhm. Look at the dogs running at me. They look almost glitchy.
This is back when dogs were an absolute menace.
Like so, whoop 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 whoop. They can dodge in
Dogs,
this game. They
dogs,
have dodge invincibility
yeah,
in this.
dogs used to be an absolute menace in the early Souls games.
Oh
Like they
my
used
god,
to really
that
remember
guy.
the walk to
Case
the
in
Tower
point.
Knight.
Uh
Oh
huh.
my god. Oh, I used to hate the dogs.
Okay, are these guys? Yeah, they're gonna come out. Oh, not quite. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay, yeah. No. Okay, fair enough. Again, I got through this area first try in remastered. There's some subtle thing going on here. And it might not just be the aggro. It could just be that I'm not used to this version, and my uh muscle memory is betraying me. Here it goes. All right. Made her.
It's so funny how they put the dragon directly after the Phalanx boss in Demon Souls.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
If you beat Phalanx, and it's like, oh, I
In
did it! I beat
case,
Phalanx.
just in case
Yeah.
you're not aware of how these games work, and you just run ahead without going back to the Nexus.
Mm-hmm. Bow, 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 bow. What's your favorite uh, rest spot?
Oh, rest spot.
You know, there's the
Um.
Nexus, there's Majula, there's a Firelink Shrine, there's the Hunter's Dream, there's the Round Table Hold, there's whatever three was that
Yeah.
Ash place.
I like the Hunter's Dream a lot.
Yeah, me too.
People people like Majula, but
Yeah,
it's not tippy top for me.
uh,
It's
I
pretty
like
cool.
I like Majula. I think I like Majula more than Firelink, to be honest. But
Like this Firelink.
yeah, this Firelink I never. I don't know. It's just not super comfy to me. I never got it. Like
Oh yeah, it's not comfortable. Yeah.
I never liked this one. I love the Nexus. Uh, I love the Hunter's Dream. Uh, uh, the fact that I can't remember anything about the Dark Souls 3 one is a bad sign. Um, so
Well, it's kind of
uh,
a Nexus ripoff. That one.
the uh, the Hunter's Dream has Gehrman and it has the doll. It has the little random dungeons you can go to. It has an interesting background, and the final boss is there. That's so cool.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Remember that?
Uh
Like
huh.
the moon presence or whatever it was is on the other side on through that little gate. You've been looking at the whole game in the Hunter's Dream.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I keep
that's
forgetting
pretty
about
cool.
the little monk dudes in the Nexus that you can talk to. Those guys
Yeah,
are cool.
monument
Uh huh.
monumentals. Um, Overall, the Nexus, the music is amazing. It's never been that good since. The visual presentation of what the Nexus is cool. It's interesting to think about. The NPCs at the like for some reason they've never been as cool as the first try they made. Like the characters who were in the Nexus are like cooler than everyone else who's ever been in a safe spot. Why the hell is that? I don't know. They can
How do you?
die. They come and go as they please. Um, they'll stop talking to you if you do certain things. It's Yurt will hide somewhere in the Nexus where you
Uh
kind of
huh.
can't see him and kill
Uh
people
huh.
like that. I mean, we kind of copied that here, but it's cooler and it's way cooler in Demon Souls, I think. Yurt over Latrek. Um,
Speaking of which, I forgot to kill
I
him.
don't know.
I gotta.
I think I don't know. I'm going with the Nexus as my favorite. I'm going with the Nexus. It's not because it's the first one I played. It has competition.
Yeah.
like as I just said, but I'm going with it just after thinking about it hard enough.
Oh. Oh, Jesus! This place is...
It
This
also,
place is living up to its reputation. Holy
yeah,
shit.
that's right. Also, the Nexus has Stockpile Thomas,
Yeah, Stock
who
Bomb Thomas, our
who
friend.
always has a kind word.
Uh-huh.
So when you're storing things, he talks to you and makes you all happy.
Yeah, he's like the original Solaire in a way. It's like uh on the other hand, like I said Hunter's Dream, right? I think that's because
Yeah,
it feels empty on the other hand. Because like
yeah,
Gearman isn't always there, and like the doll's always there. You got the little goblin guys.
yeah. That's another weird
Aside
thing
from that,
about Bloodborne is it has little goblins that are that like you, and they make lanterns for you, and they're like,
hmm
it's kind of strange, but I kind of wish, I don't know, you could get one or two people in the dream. I think would be cool. Like that hunter that looks like a plague doctor.
yeah.
I think she should really be in the hunter's dream. Why is she not in the hunter's dream? Feels like she's supposed to be, to follow you there. And also, I don't remember specifically, but I think Bloodborne was the first time where the safe area, you can find it in the real world. Is that the first time they did that? You know what I mean?
But yeah,
Remember how in
that was the
Elden
first
Ring,
time they did that.
yeah, because in Elden Ring they brought it back, and you can find the Round Table Hold in the capital,
hmm
and it's kind of creepy. It's creepy when you find it because it's like not the one you know. It's just like there, and it's whoa, what the hell's going on? But in the Bloodborne, you can find the Hunter's Dream that it's the place that it's based on. Very strange.
All right, we're done with this finally. Look at this fella. This one hollow in the shaft going up from like the parish area. It's like he's trying his best.
Why are these? Why are they here? Are they getting paid to be here? What are they doing? How? Why is that? How
They
does that guy with the bow and arrow know that's his job? How does he
they
know?
seem stationed. Yeah, they seem like they've been stationed by someone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
look.
don't they just leave?
Here's our proof that this is 1.0. Um the this like hollow merchant doesn't sell the purging stones.
Mm,
Uh what can I buy here? I kind of need this.
man, I could go for some dung pie right now.
Yeah, too
Dung
expensive.
pie. Yeah, you can't afford dung pie no more. It's crazy.
It's too expensive these days. Whoops. And I got homeward bones, rotten pine resin, charcoal. Uh, I might actually need some pine resin to for elements.
How can we? Why they should have went back and patched in grease in this so we can get some festive grease from Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, I love festive grease.
That's my favorite item just because of the name.
hmm I love
What are
golden
we gonna have?
grease, unironically.
Are we, are we gonna have Christmas grease this year? How do we make it? We're not eating a geese. We're eating grease. So Christmas grease. We're gonna prepare it.
Holy shit.
It's it's like we got to get duck, we got to get lamb, we got to get all these different products and boil them all together, and then what you have left over is Christmas grease. And everybody has just a dry old hunk of bread with that's been sitting out in the sun for a month and is rock hard, and you pour the Christmas grease on it. Oh, it just reminds me of Christmas.
You have to apply it, yeah. Everyone gets some like dry bread and like a huge tub of Christmas grease, and that's your dinner.
There's a lot of old foods from a long time ago that seem like a joke now, but they came about because people were that poor.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever researched any of this crap, like
Like
ancient recipes.
yeah, well, like I've seen a video on water pie, which
Yeah,
is just
that's real.
it's like like you mix some filler agents and a little bit of
Yeah,
sugar and it's
it's like
mostly water and
it's a
put it in a pie
pie.
crust.
You make a pie crust, and then I think the flour that you made the pie crust out of, you just put too much water in it,
Yeah.
so it turns into like slop, and then you put sugar in that, and it's there you go. It's just
Uh-huh.
like a sandwich with a wet piece of bread in the middle.
Yeah.
That's water pie, and some people said they liked it, but yeah, there's all kind. There's lobscouse, where what you do is you take yesterday's bread, break it up, put it in water, and then other soup ingredients, and
Yeah.
it makes a thick soup with the old yesterday's bread.
Just water, just bread
Uh,
soup. Some
well,
people
yeah,
call that
it's
bread soup.
yeah, but it was a real thing called lobscouse, and
Hmm.
people used to make burgoo, where you make oatmeal. Speaking of grease, burgoo is oatmeal with fat in it.
Oh.
So instead of milk or sugar, you make meat, right? And say we're gonna cook a pig, and we got the pig's head in the pot, and we take the head out, and the fat and shit that collects at the top of the pot, we scoop that off. We put it in oatmeal,
Uh-huh.
and that's what the poor people get.
Oh my god.
And we'll eat the pig's head, and they'll eat the burgoo.
Mmm. Delish.
Yeah,
The fish is
that's what I
delish.
want. Mm-mm. Fish, we couldn't get that back in the day. We only had the bones. We only had the fish bones. Okay. People used to eat wood. People don't remember that. People used to
No.
actually take wood chips and burn them to a crisp and make like wood ash and then eat it.
Yeah, rather not think about that.
It's better than starving.
Mm-hmm.
People used to do this shit.
Well, that's the same as just like taking, I don't know, like a cup of cornmeal and putting it in a pot with water and calling it soup.
Yeah, it reminds one of tastes that resemble salt.
Yeah.
Remember, I don't know what remember Townsend's having the corn drink thing. Remember that? Where
Yeah.
it was, he
It
said something like
resembles.
crazy like that, trying to make it sound good.
Uh-huh.
Just take dry corn, grind it up, add some water, and you drink that. Mm.
Okay, so these guys are gonna. Oh my goodness.
Look at this fucker.
They're so
He doesn't.
aggressive. Like, they're not gonna stop either. Oh, shit. I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay. Ugh. Now you can. Once the dogs are dead, you can just block this guy's attacks pretty easily.
Yeah, you have to get him into a loop.
Just gotta manage stamina. That's the main thing.
You can also go up there and do the falling slash on him. So
Oh
that's an
yeah.
idea.
I never have any luck with that.
I used to do it.
I just block them. Cause like there's a tree in here that they had to patch out because he. See this thing? They had to patch
Mm.
this out because nobody could see. It was already too cramped. Okay. You can
Yeah,
really take advantage of the fact that when an enemy falls off a ledge, they'll just be stuck for a little while in the landing
yeah,
animation.
no, they're not creative anymore with the boss arenas like this. They're not taking any chances at boss arenas. Why? Every boss arena is just an arena. It's just a big circular area, and the enemy just jumps
Oh,
across the
oh,
entire arena and attacks you. That's the whole game.
Are you kidding? I got stuck on the tree.
Yeah.
I got stuck on the tree they patched out.
Well, that's yeah. Well,
Yeah, well,
it's
that's why.
is this better than fighting Capra Demon, comma the Zanzibartian, the Lost, and it's a giant boss arena that's just a big circle, and he can jump across the entire circle. Pick your poison. Pick your grease.
Yeah.
Which grease do you like? I think I
I
like
think
this one.
I think I'll take the festive grease. Like, because like Elden Ring is it's all about oh shit. This game is the rotten grease, and Elden Ring is the festive grease or the golden grease. It's just it tastes like cash money,
Cash money, honey.
even though it's made of mostly bologna and old like moldy bread.
Imagine having a big old bologna sandwich right now with the stupendously thick patty of bologna that's so thick and so uncooked and so fake tasting, and the big slather of mayonnaise.
Mm,
Mmm. Go for that. I used to
yeah,
like this when I was a kid.
I love it now. I love that.
You do
Just like
the raw bologna
raw
sandwich.
bologna. Yep. I mean, it's better if you grill it a little bit, but
Oh my god, yeah,
it's
I
not
can't
too
deal
bad
with
on its
raw
own.
bologna. My favorite thing when I was a kid was the bologna sandwich with mayonnaise. There you go. Ugh.
It's not
I
like
can't
a
believe the I can't believe the shit they would feed kids.
yeah,
Looking back,
like how what was it that they didn't Lunchables have lead in them or something?
probably they probably had lead grease in there.
Lead grease. Apply lead to your weapon.
Apply directly to the forehead. Um, yeah, Lunchables.
Oh my god.
It's
No.
the second. Go buy one now. The second you open it, it does not smell like food. Does not. You can't convince me that it smells like
Yeah.
food.
Yeah,
Lunchables.
Lunchables were like a
It's
special sort
the
of plasticky bullshit.
weirdest, the weirdest fumes are coming off it.
Hmm.
Dude, the Lewis. This is a legendary game. I love this game so
No,
much.
no,
We
no,
all
no,
do.
no.
Everybody
Oh.
loves this. This is one of the best games ever. I love your avatar here. Your profile pic on YouTube for Dude the Lewis is just a black dot. There's nothing there.
Cool.
I don't
Yeah,
know if it's a
that's
glitch, but it's interesting.
okay. I've almost made it. All right. Perfect. See, I'm having more luck with Capra. Because I think I'm pretty sure they nerfed the hell oh, out of the gargoyles, and that's why I'm having so much trouble with them.
I beat the gargoyles first before I beat Caprdine when I first played this on 1.0.
Yeah, same here. I think it was
Yeah,
hard though. Like it was all really
yeah,
hard.
not a glitch. Just couldn't think of anything. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
makes sense, I guess.
yeah, pretty based. Oh, pretty based in reality.
Yeah, this boss is just freaking stupendous the first time you get here and you realize how crazy the boss arena is and his range and how fast he is, and it's so funny. And these guys show up as regular enemies later,
This is scary.
which is fine. Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
Look at this.
Okay,
Yeah,
here we go.
yeah. Here we go.
I gotta speed up my DPS too, because this is like,
Yeah, you that kind of Souls thing where you get into this war of attrition and you know you just can't outlast them.
hmm
There's this kind of idea that you have to be a lot faster and a lot more lethal than the Capra Demon. Really quick. Like a lot of the things that happen in this battle are decided by the initial circumstances that occur in the first 10 seconds.
Not even the first 10 seconds. Like, everything. You enter through that doorway and everything's just running at you. Oh, 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 oh. Come on.
You got this. You got it.
Yeah, I do have it. I just have to get it. Okay, there we go. Ooh.
What do you have? Do you ever do a pose? Like, do you have a tradition with the poses? You know how you can emote in these games?
Yeah.
Do
I
you have a
usually
traditional
I
one that
usually
you?
try to do some.
Yeah,
Especially
even
beating some the
on
first time.
yeah on my own. My tradition since years now, like for a lot of games, my traditional one is the point forward when I win.
Oh
I really
yeah.
like it.
Uh-huh.
I point forward.
I like to lie down on the floor.
Uh,
Okay,
so I
can
always
I?
the first thing I do is make sure I got the forward point on like a quick select thing and do it.
Yeah. Was that guy really only 2,000 souls? That's not right.
What can you do? Inflation and all that stuff. You know, the economy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you really gotta adjust this version for inflation.
Yeah.
Because like 2,000 souls is a lot more, is like a lot less now than it was in
That
2011.
2,000 souls is like one pack of Oreos now.
Yeah. One pack of bologna.
Yeah.
One slice of bologna.
In the
Uh,
future bologna economy, that's how we're going to be measuring things. How many bolognas per hour can I get paid? Welcome to the bologna economy.
well, actually, like you were talking about how uh, kid people would always feed their kids bologna if they get the chance. That's just because it was cheap, and now it's not cheap.
I know. I found that out too. It's actually not cheap anymore. I can't believe that even the absolute slop
Yeah, the sloppiest
from
meat in the world. Like it.
from when we yeah, from when we were kids, the fake meat slop that you got when you couldn't get real meat is now expensive. What the hell? And don't even get me started on actual meat. Like I haven't had a steak in like 3 years. Yeah, I just can't get it. I can't pay $20 for a freaking steak.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah. Same
I
here.
keep the most
Oh,
I
look at
ever
this
get
fella.
is that goddamn pork shoulder that's nothing but bone.
Oh
Hate it.
man, not pork shoulder. Ugh.
Hate it. You ever see that stuff?
Yeah.
Mm,
I mean,
pork
yeah.
shoulder is that
Honestly, I'd
big.
just rather. I'd like to say I'd rather get some shitty like bologna, but that's that shit's more expensive now. Because no one wants
Uh,
the. Everyone wants the sausages, but no one wants the bad cuts, even though they're made out of the same stuff.
I know. Uh, pork shoulder. It looks like you're getting a lot, like in the package.
Uh huh.
Oh, there's this big chunk of pork shoulder. No, it's bone.
No, it's all
It's
bone.
freaking bone. It's bone world in there. I'm just so tired of it.
What are those other things you see at the grocery store, like the beef joint things? Like they're obviously just mostly bone.
Yeah,
They're
I
like
got them
ankle or
before.
something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a soup bone or soup. It's for it's for
Soup
that
stock.
stuff is just for soup. That you're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to just put it in a pot, like a poor person from the 18th century, and put it in a pot with water and put it in potatoes and carrots, and then say, "Gather round, kids. It's meal time." And then little tiny Tim with two wobbly legs and no eyes says, I can't wait for food, sir."
Tiny Tim with only two legs. God bless him.
Yeah, and he comes to get this freaking slop pot. Mmm.
It's all made of ingredients that are like they're like $10 a package right now. Now
You
that
can
they've become popular.
did you ever get there used to be at the
Nice.
store here, there used to be for $10 flat, you could get a pretty big bag of preformed meatballs. You ever see that?
Yeah, yeah, those little, yeah, the uh, that thing, Loblaws does, where they just
Yeah.
like, it's just mystery material
Yeah,
that kind of
I was
resembles
eating
food.
them and I was eating them. It's a good deal, $10 for like a lot of meatballs in a
Uh-huh.
big bag, but I can't shake the feeling that it's not meat.
They're,
I eat them, I have them in spaghetti, and I'm like, is this meat?
yeah, well, they're like, you don't notice when they're drenched in sauce, but they're just mostly water, I
No,
think. Water and filler.
it's flour.
But like there's a certain sweet spot of the amount of meat you can include where it'll taste like meat, even if it's
You mean like
majority
what
not.
you experience, what you basically experience at a Chinese restaurant?
Yeah, yeah.
Little bits of fried crap with some crap sauce on it that just tastes enough savory, enough like meat that you don't notice.
Mhm.
Yeah, just give me the plate of crap with some crap sauce, and I'll put some, and then I'll have fried crap, and then I'll
Yeah.
drink some crap,
Like
and get the
those chicken
make sure you
balls.
get all the red sauce on there.
The
Yeah,
reason
oh,
yeah, the
I
reason
know,
chicken balls are so popular is cuz you can they can be all bread all the way through and you won't even notice.
no,
Doesn't even matter.
God, I'm saying, I'm
It's
bringing
not a
this up
problem.
because I had this shit yesterday,
Uh-huh.
or Sunday. I mean, I had Chinese food, and it's like you love it when you're eating it. Like, oh my God, yeah, chicken balls, egg
Oh
roll,
no, the
rice.
execution. Oh man.
When are we gonna start doing domestic style restaurant food that's done like Chinese food, where your plate contains 10 different items and they're in very small portions, and they're all fried, and they're all half flour, so that they kind of all bunch up, and then you just put sugar sauce on it.
They're all frozen together.
Start
Like
doing that.
you just take a lump
Yeah,
of
man.
various things and throw them in a pot.
Like you got a plate of Western Chinese food, and it's a one scoop of mashed potatoes, two fish sticks, um, a pork chop, but it's like you get like a third of a pork chop, a third of a steak, and
Yeah. The
the toast.
no,
The toast is cut into little squares.
uh-huh.
Mm.
It's like the weird sinewy part of a or the fatty part of a pork chop
Yeah, and
specifically.
the sauce is maple syrup.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
I
that
think that should be some dinner man video presenting the first Western Chinese food.
oh yeah, Western Chinese food, that'd be like mostly maple syrup, but the syrup would be doing most of the lifting, just like the red sauce
Yeah,
does.
the mysterious red sauce just goes on there, and it's good, and you don't know why.
Hmm.
Actually, a lot of these Asian dishes are they mix sweet and salty
Yeah.
to get like savory. So maybe that's the secret to tasting like meat when you don't have meat. So what we should be doing is mixing maple syrup with Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
That's the Western Chinese. That's the Western red sauce.
yeah,
If you can pull it off.
Worcestershire and maple syrup.
It's kind of like I bet the red sauce is just soy sauce mixed with chili sauce.
I have a bottle of Korean barbecue sauce in the fridge,
Oh my
and
goodness.
I found
Ooh.
out that it's just soy sauce, sugar, and garlic.
Oh
That's all it
really?
is.
Hmm.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
And I think they boil it more because it's thicker, so it's reduced.
Oh yeah,
That's all it is. That's all it is.
that makes sense.
We got garlic. We got soy sauce. We got sugar. We're done. That's
I
all I
wonder
need.
if the honey garlic sauce they use actually has honey in it, or if it's just like
There's some
something.
dishes that can get away with fake names like that because it's tradition. Like butter
Hmm.
chicken is like not butter, like it's something different. Um, there's certain things like that where the name lies. That it's hard to explain why. There's
Uh-huh.
a complex historical reason. Like I eat this thing called we have a turnip pie, and it's very good. But there's no turnip in it. Well, what do you put in it? We can't put turnip anymore, so it's apple. Why? Wait a minute. Why? Well, in the famine of 1490, all the turnips were blighted, and we couldn't do it, so we had to do it with apples. And we never stopped calling it turnip pie.
Okay. Um,
I know this is real, but I can't think of an example right now of this happening.
it's gotta be. There has to be some
I know
point in history where that
I've
happened.
seen this before of things with fake names like that, where they don't actually contain the thing that they're named for.
Okay, do I have I want something to throw at this rat. Uh, regular fireball. Yeah, that's fine. Just don't want to freaking die right now.
Oh, here's one. Yeah, you know mincemeat.
Oh yeah, mincemeat.
Mincemeat pie has no meat in it.
Yeah, it
Probably
has nothing
because
to do with
eventually
meat.
they couldn't afford to put the meat in it. Eventually, that's probably why. Eventually, we couldn't have the meat in it.
Huh.
Oh, look, mincemeat is I'm on Google right now. Mincemeat is a combination of chopped dried fruits, spices. I like this shit, by the way. Chopped
Oh my
dried
god, he
fruits,
followed me
spices,
all the way down here.
sugar,
Holy
nuts,
shit.
distilled spirits, and
Holy
fat.
shit.
The name is a carryover from
Get me out of here.
15th century England, when mincemeat did indeed have meat in it.
Ah,
It,
yeah, that makes
it
sense. Huh.
in the 15th century, mincemeat pie had meat in it.
But,
There you go. It's true.
you know, it's entirely possible that they would just call it meat because it tastes vaguely like meat.
Yeah, like
You know, like you have your meat and you
those
have your mincemeat.
really remember those really shitty. They're not orange flavored, but they're orange colored, clear candies
Mm-hmm.
in those plain glass, not glass, plain plastic packaging,
Yeah,
and it
classic.
tastes like garbage.
Uh-huh.
Um, they used to be called the Queen's sweetmeat.
Oh yeah. The 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 sweet meat of the queen? That just sounds lewd. Okay. Oh, yeah. Can't just light it, you gotta rest at it. Okay, I can finally level up a little bit. The dexterity scaling on the Uchi boys is not as good as a... I think I'll just go into friggin' vitality. Up to 15. Which is not a lot. Now I'm going backwards to find this pyromancy dude. Because he's back here somewhere. Also this guy. Hey, got a bleed on him. There we go.
The bleed has procced.
Oh shit, he didn't drop his hat. Aw. No sack this playthrough, I guess.
No sack boy.
No sack.
Imagine if classes mattered in this, and there's a thief class, and you could, if you sneak up behind a character, you could steal stuff, and there's a chance
Oh
you could have
man.
stole the sack.
Yeah. We were talking about how classes have never mattered in any of these games and how they should. They should have they should have like a subtle gameplay mechanics that
Yeah, like
are
I was
specific to
thinking
each one.
about this. I was thinking about this the other day, and I figured that a thief class in the Souls game should be able to pickpocket. You know how you can sneak up behind an enemy and do like a glory kill on them?
Hmm.
You should be able to also like press O to steal an item, and it has the same drop chances as if you killed them. So you're not always going to get it, right? But you don't have to kill them to try to get it, uh, and you can't retry the same enemy over and over again. So you can't actually cheat with it. And thieves should also be able to detect mimics,
Oh yeah,
and they should
yeah.
also thieves, thieves should also be able to detect illusory walls.
Yeah.
Like why
Yeah.
why wouldn't you do this? It's a good idea.
That seems like a good idea because it's something that's small enough that you wouldn't be missing out on too much by not picking a thief.
And yeah, there should be the other classes should be balanced in such a way too. Like I don't know, the fighter class should I don't know, maybe like they have Elden Ring has skill ash or whatever skill those skills, right? Maybe a fighter can equip two.
Oh,
I don't
that's an
know.
idea. Yeah.
It has to. You really got to think about it to make this balance. But it could. It if we could balance the game around five classes, like
Hmm.
we'll have a thief, a fighter, a mage, a different kind of mage, and something else. Like
What about like
yeah,
a lightning mancer, lightning mage? Because
well that
lightning's
depends
always a
on.
big deal.
There should be a. We'll have a fighter, thief, monk, mage,
Hmm.
and eh, what would like a ninja? Even though a ninja evolves from a thief. Uh,
Hmm.
some high to high like we have the fighter is um slow, defensive, high strength. Uh, there should be
Oh,
another
whoops.
offshoot of that where it's a fast dexterity, low defense, right? So whatever that would be. And then the red mage is exactly what it says in the tin, and then the thief is just what I said now. And the monk is a hand-to-hand fighter that can also use miracles.
Where the hell's... Wait, what? Did I... Hold on.
Yeah, the monk is hand-to-hand, can use
What the hell?
miracles, and there's another class that's high dexterity and fast, but can use magic. That's already going to be the bullshit class that people pick. I can tell.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds like it. Where's my... Where's my pyromancy flame? He's not giving it to me. I need this, dude. I'm a pyromancer. For God's sake. What the hell?
These guys are the freaking slop fiends in this game that just cheat. You all cheat. You pyromancer shitheads cheat.
Yeah, no stat scaling. So I can just
This
put everything
100%.
into defense. It
This 100% cheats Ornstein and Smo.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Where the hell? Okay, I'm gonna If I
You
don't
ever
get it
notice
from
how
this guy, where do I get it?
like you ever notice how like these games like they some of the games are designed around a certain kind of magic, like Dark Souls has fire. Like fire is important. Imagine if it wasn't fire. Imagine if it was like something weird like snow, ice,
Snow.
like
Not ice, snow.
ice. Yeah, it's snow romancer.
Shit.
It's called. Do you practice glacioromancy?
Glacial romance. What are you talking about?
That's when you fall in love on an iceberg.
Hey,
Uh,
asshole. Mm, mm. How about that, huh? Yeah.
what do you think of that? What do you think about that?
What do you think, huh?
Probably nothing. You're dead.
Imagine being dead. Wouldn't be me.
It would be so funny if you came back up here and he was sitting at the bonfire,
Oh.
dead. It's like Mo being kicked out of the tavern and in The Simpsons, and then you can see Mo in the background reappear behind. You can see not Mo. Whoops, it was Barney. Remember that time Mo kicked out Barney, and then you can see Barney reappear behind Mo.
Yeah, yeah. That's classic.
It's like that. It's like that, except with Lautrec. And you
Hmm.
you knock him off the edge here, and then when you get upstairs, he's sitting at the bonfire, dead, like just back, like oh, I guess I'm hollow now.
Oh, there it is. Thank God. It's the FAP ring. So what do you say? Are we gonna FAP it up this time? It'll
Let's
waste one of our slots.
we need to go to a freaking we need to find a cave first, so we can sit in the cave and use the fat ring. Just like pyromancers are doing. I know they're doing it. Look at them.
Oh yeah, they're
Look
they're
at the
that kind of
freaking look
guy,
at the
for
freaking
sure.
gooner. Every pyromancy character is a freaking gooner in this. You can tell. Can't you tell?
He must be. He
They
must
get
be a
their gooner
gooner. He must
coded.
be gooning it.
They
Look
get
at him. He's sitting down. He's found a little corner for
the
to
outfit.
rub one out.
He's freaking. These are freaking gooner characters, 100%.
Okay, I got a talisman. No, that's not right. Okay, I guess yeah, I guess we're not gonna be a degenerate just yet. We're gonna be base for the time being because I can't find my pyromancy flame. Oh, unless wait. Ow. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. So, is it my stats, I'm wondering? Not likely.
Oftentimes, I just thought of something. Like oftentimes in these Souls games, the side quests involve talking to NPCs,
Mm-hmm.
right? And befriending them.
Yeah.
Okay, the weird wildcard class should be a class that's good with NPCs.
That's weird.
Yeah, like
So, they'd like all the NPC quest lines would be guaranteed for them, basically. Or at least
yeah,
much easier.
this class is a bird,
Mm-hmm.
and they're good at crafting stories and playing their little lute or whatever, and the NPCs love them. So it's harder for you to aggro an NPC as a bird,
Oh, yeah.
and they'll tell you secret stuff, and quests that involve them will be easier. It's interesting. Not to mention the fact that they're the only class that can equip instruments.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
So if you had a if you had a character with an instrument, would you be able to go online, summon a bunch of people, and then play together?
Yeah.
Starting to sound less
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Souls, but
Well, well, how it's time. It's probably time
yeah, it's
to
time.
have something
It
different
is.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
No,
be
no,
honest.
there's no. I got no qualms about that. You can change up the formula as much as you want. There's been three Dark Souls games and one pseudo Dark Souls game and one one Dark Souls uh in spirit. That's Elden Ring.
Um, uh, yeah, might be cool if you can queue up like in a more standard way instead of stupid putting down signs and shit. Like you can start the game and you can select a lobby right off the start menu, and you can play as a bird, and you can just hide there and play a song.
Oh, well,
And
that's not very
if
useful.
the other characters are in range enough to hear the song, they get boosts that are meaningful, like really good boosts. So it's a reason to play as a bird online.
Yeah.
And of course, you can play all the classic tracks from every other FromSoft game that they own.
Yeah, that's right. You just have people playing Gwyn's battle music all day.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the go-to. Uh, so there's a Firekeeper soul I'm aware down here, so
Wait, wait,
that's what I need.
we should souls this shit up a little bit more. The bird can play bad songs.
Yes. Yeah, the
There's
bard
actually
can play poorly. Yeah.
you can fuck with people. You can fuck with people, and you can play songs that give you debuffs.
Oh yeah, yeah, perfect. That's totally
Be
something they
so
do.
funny.
Uh huh.
Just play online, just shit it up,
Oh
play something
great.
stupid, and everyone's weaker because of it, and then they gotta find you and kill you. Stop
Yeah.
playing that.
This is yeah.
But it would suck though because you'd have to find out what songs would be bad. It might upset people.
Oh, this ain't gonna work. Well, forget about that. All right.
This place, my whole life, well, since this game came out, which is 15 years, something like that. Um, I always associate this place with a toilet.
The toilet, cause it
Yeah, this
drains.
place is a toilet.
You
It
can drain
feels
it.
like a toilet. It has toilet energy. See how it's like we're walking around on this like crappy place where you can fall into the sewer world, and
Mm-hmm.
there's this like the water is just above the surface, and it feels kind of like the toilet is overflowed.
Yeah, and you can flush it.
Exactly
Like,
like this.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
All right. Now
welcome to the toilet.
we're doing Gaping Dragon next. That's gonna
We're
be
gonna
fun.
gape this dragon. I like this one. This one's good.
Okay. All right, we're ready.
We're not just ready. We're ready, Freddy.
We're Friday Nights Freddy's. How dare they make an indie game that's FNAF and then later create another equally popular indie game called FNF? That's so confusing.
Yeah, I know.
I keep
I
reading
know. I don't
Friday
like
Night
it.
Funkin' as Friday Night Freddy's.
Yeah. You just called it Friday Night Frunkin', proving your point exactly.
Yeah,
I heard that. Friday Night
yeah,
Frunkin'. You
yeah.
just
Because
came in.
you can't.
Oh my
I will
god.
never accept the name of that game. It's always Friday Night Freddy's to me.
Fri- Friday Night Franken. Um,
Friday.
uh, Friday Night Frankenstein.
Oh
That's
yeah.
that's gonna be when I become a creepy foreign government informant with a voice changer, and I appear in silhouette on TV at night. That's
Mhm.
gonna be my code name is Friday Night Frankenstein.
Perfect. Friday Night Frankenstein. That sounds like
Uh,
something from the 80s, like Max Headroom, like one of
yeah, I
those
know. It's
characters.
definitely one of those types of characters.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have a strange goal in life. I want to be in silhouette with a voice changer on a TV show for kids to see when they should be in bed.
Yeah. Something for kids to
The,
get freaked out at.
the informant, calling themselves Friday Night Frankenstein, has key details on the UFO situation in China that you may find interesting.
Do you remember, like it's a vague memory, but do you remember people talking about the meat cleaver in this game? I don't know if it was this one or Demon Souls where it was
No,
broken.
uh, it's Demon Souls, I think.
It was Demon. Yeah, it was the
The
first.
one, the
Yeah.
one that you get from when you craft, when you use the adjudicator soul to craft a weapon.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's Demon Souls. It's really, really good in that.
Okay. Yeah, I think it
It's
was a
so good.
lot worse in this game, and that's why people were talking about it.
I prefer the adjudicator shield rather than the knife.
Yeah, I like those.
'Cause-
I love those shields that have paintings on them. They're just
Yeah,
really classy,
yeah,
and
and the
they
adjudicator
always
shield.
heal you. It's
Yeah,
like
the
a
adjudicator shield just heals you, and you just put it on your offhand, on your back or whatever, and there you go.
yeah.
You can create a build in Demon Souls that heals itself so fast, you can just see your health going up.
Hmm. It's like FromSoft is so averse to original ideas that they somehow the big wooden shield with a painting on it that heals you over time has become like a recurring gimmick.
I like this boss. He's cool.
He is cool.
He's got his tiny little head on there.
He's he's a jeez, the frame rate. What are you doing? Somebody's sniping me. Oh, they took that
What
out.
the?
There's a sniper. I know
I
they
don't even remember. Maybe. Oh, maybe that's one of those things where you can kill him and it's permanent or
yeah,
something, or you have to remember to kill him. I don't remember that,
I don't remember this
but I
either.
beat this on 1.0. I don't remember that.
No, I think I get it. There's like a magic guy somewhere in this level, and I think if you skip him and don't kill him, then he'll this is what he does. He
Oh
snipes you.
yeah, yeah.
Because
Okay,
like
it's
no,
one of
hardly
those things.
anyone ever
Okay.
does that. I'm still learning things about this game. It's insane. Oh,
Oh yes, another tail boss, if I remember correctly.
uh-huh. He's a tail boss. I'm trying to get his tail. think I could do this even with the sniper. I'm getting hit a lot though.
Only got 8 Estus.
Yeah. But like if I... You gotta not do that. Okay. You just stomped me. You just you jumped on me like Mario.
Bing, bing, woohoo.
Bing bing wahoo. Yeah, but Gaping Dragon's a trailer boss. He's the guy they showed off in the one of the first trailers. You're like, what is that? I might just get this. Great axe. Oh.
Look at all these mice.
3 blind mice. Oh, damn it.
3 blind mice.
I think it's 4.
Some, something,
No, there's
something.
3.
That's all I know. I don't know what happens after that.
I think that's
What
it.
happens in that
I think
song
it's
after
just
that?
I think it's just 3 blind mice. That's the whole story.
3 blind mice.
That, that
3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's the whole story. It's just 3 blind mice. They're blind. They can't see.
There you go. There you go, kids.
They have a normal sized rat there. Just one to show the difference in size, in case you forget what size rats are.
You mean in case you forget what a non-dire rat is when they're not dire?
Yeah, when they're not
They're just kind
dire.
of normal.
Most of these guys are dire.
If
Some of
you
them aren't
these
dire. They're just big.
these giant mice, if you capture one when they're a baby, and you just have it in a cage, can you have it like a pet?
I
That might be interesting.
I wouldn't recommend it because they're poisonous. Like even a poisonous
Well, I
snake.
mean, but you
Okay,
put him in his little wheel.
where's
He
Magic
stays in his
Man?
wheel. He likes it. Running in his wheel, and he's eating his cheese and all that. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And you develop a tolerance to the poison.
Oh, here we go. Whoa, what
My
the
dire
hell,
rat
man?
has
What
been
the
poisoned.
hell? What was that? I did a plunging attack off of a tiny little piece of geometry, and
Yeah.
then like it had me frozen for like
I
4
keep thinking
seconds.
this guy. I keep thinking that magic guy is supposed to be saying like, well, 1, 2, tree, nihil or something.
Yeah, yeah.
He looks
The
like freaking Moog.
what is tr 3 something? Duo
Oh,
unus.
well, yeah. On my my Redan beating build defensive character, um, I beat him before his second phase.
Mhm.
Like you can kill him before he even starts flying around. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
fast,
you can do that. But
and you
did
can
you
also
know?
get him stuck on the floor a little bit. Did you ever do that?
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
once in a while,
That's what
Mogul
happened
gets
last
stuck
time.
on the yeah. Mogul gets stuck on the little like 5 centimeter ridge on the floor,
Mhm.
and you can kind of just screw around with him. It's pretty fun.
But did you know that there are actually files in the game with him counting all the way up to 6.
Uh-oh.
So he was supposed to go 6, but yeah, they cut that out. At one point, he was gonna scream "sex" at you out of nowhere.
Oh yeah. It's gonna scream Pingus.
Oh, jeez, I can't kill this guy to save my life.
Snooping as usual. Alright. Why are you snooping as usual right now?
I wish I didn't have to, but I'm so underleveled right now. I gotta snoop instead. I gotta be like a dog and snoop.
We gotta mix soap and water and call it Snoop, so we can spray it on things to find out what's leaking.
Yeah.
If there was shampoo called Snoop, would you buy it?
Yes. Yeah, I think I'd give that a try.
I use Snoop.
Assuming it's not just soap mixed with water, because
Well, it's gonna be when
that's
it's in
not
the
good.
shower.
That's not good for your hair. Oh man. Come on, asshole. Let's go. Ugh. Alright, now it's your turn, idiot. What you up to? There you go. You will torment me no longer. Was there a thing here? Yeah. What's up with your voice? Are you sick? You're going like
No, that was no that no that no that's the cat. Cat's here on my lap, and she just was talking a little something.
That's what I do when I'm sick. I go
Mhm.
wait, is this no, okay. Wait, can I that's weird. Oh, not this one. I really don't feel comfortable with you with your cat being here. He might say the N-word
Yeah, I
or
know. You
something.
might say some gamer words and get the channel
Yeah, we
banned.
don't
You don't
want
know.
that. We know how that cat feels about Pakistani people.
At least it's not a parrot.
Oh yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
has ever wait has anybody ever gotten like a video taken down because of a parrot?
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
They will mimic human words.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
So
remember
if you're, what are you gonna say?
as a matter of fact, there was a parrot like somebody owned a parrot by the post office and like naturally a bunch of people are walking past there and every time or one time when I showed up there he was saying fuck off, fuck off, fuck off
Holy shit!
unironically.
That's what everyone was saying probably.
Uh-huh.
Talking on the phone over and over and over again. Yeah, huh?
Okay, this is gonna be easy. I
If
say
you're like
jinxing it.
if say if you were a streamer. Oh, imagine this! If you were a streamer and you had donate to talk on, and
Hmm.
you had a parrot there all the time, and people were donating to
Oh
talk to the
shit.
parrot and try to teach it things. Does that exist? That sounds fun. Donate to talk shit, and the parrot is right there in front of the speaker, so the chat would just say a bunch of shit to the parrot, and the parrot would eventually learn to say it back.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool. It'd be cool, and then potentially channel destroying when it won't shut up, and then says some gamer thing, and then the channel's gone.
Donate to. Oh no! One hit. One hit.
How do we get that shit on this stream right now? Donate to talk shit.
Oh, I wish we could. Not enough viewers. That's what. That's what Eat That Pussy 445 did when he
Oh
got
my
outed.
god. Oh my god.
Just donate to call me a pedophile. Just
Oh my god.
imagine how like low you'd have to fall to do that. Well, we know that
The bottom.
we know
The
we
bottom.
know what EDP uh we know what it went on there.
Yeah.
That's like as low as somebody can go, just like getting caught on camera trying to like solicit things. Just getting like
And it's
Chris
somehow
Hansen
it's
without the Chris Hansen.
okay. It's somehow it's just so depressing and disastrous to just come back and allow yourself to just get publicly stoned on the internet for money.
Yeah,
Oh
like
well.
that's how you add to the misery. That's like the final stage of the misery. Okay, if that.
Maybe there could be. Maybe this isn't that stupid. Maybe if you publicly embarrass yourself really bad in front
Mhm.
of everybody, and then you do a stream with donate to talk shit to make money, and the whole thing was a grift
Oh God.
just to make money. That'd be funny.
Yeah, that is funny, but it's not the most not the most dignified way to make money.
It's a living.
It's a living.
This is almost what IRL streamers are doing, like the professional crazy person streamers, the public drunk streamers. It's almost what they do. They just embarrass themselves and then just tolerate, donate to talk shit, and then just until they can get enough money for another drink.
Uh-huh.
That's their life. There's a million YouTubers like that, streamers in general, I should say. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Like it almost encourages bad behavior. Then you
I
fall
know.
into it, and then
Eventually, you can't stop because that's how you're making money.
yeah.
And then eventually, you're sleeping in a camper and someone's pouring orange juice on you. You're sleeping through meme horns
Ah,
blaring over the speaker from the donations, screaming at you while you're sleeping.
I
Sounds
don't
like
know
a
if
good
I can
life.
do this right now. Ah, I think they cut that attack out. He never does that anymore, where he stomps on you. Or they made it way rarer, because I've had it happen twice already. Usually he just does the spin around thing, like that. Can I just hit him in the head? No, that doesn't do any extra damage.
Uh, something's telling me there's something happens with the head. I don't know why.
Yeah, it probably does a little extra, but yeah, it did do a little extra, but not enough to be worth it. There, I got the tail. Is that... yeah, there's some... Dragon King Great Axe.
It'd be cool if there is a boss where you cut off the head and you get its weapon from its head, and it keeps fighting without its head.
Yeah, I can see that being a thing eventually. Like, the head is fake or something. And that's the twist. And like if you attack its tail, it goes crazy. Whew, that was a close one. Oh, damn. How'd that hit? Oh, jeez. Do you think this is like the first actual on-foot dragon boss in the series? Hold on. I almost got it. I just need to like stop making mistakes.
Remember the first time you played this and you like walked off the edge?
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think everybody does it.
oh, here, he's doing this thing. He never does this in Remastered because he doesn't survive long enough. Okay.
Yeah, the big freaking sewage puke.
Ugh.
Whenever creatures and stuff in video games puke something, I'm always thinking about like how bad that tastes. Because you can taste when you puke. It's not fun. I don't like puking. I try to avoid it as much as possible. But enemies puke all the time in video games.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
yeah. It's well, alcoholics puke all the time. It's like th no, those streamers you were talking about, they puke all the time.
Yeah, those freaking puke machines. Holy shit. Imagine, puke has like
Oh
stomach acid and
shit.
other shit. It burns.
Uh-huh. It
Hurts a little bit
hurts.
to puke
Yeah,
after. What
it's
happens to your
terrible.
throat if you're puking all the time? Because every time
Bad
you puke,
things.
that burns. Yeah, it
It can hurt your teeth too.
does it. Well, I know that when you like the thin layers of skin on the inside of your mouth and stuff like that can be burned away, and it can be replaced with scar tissue,
Am I?
right?
Oh
So
my
you can
god.
get people actually
Ah.
people with acid reflux that's really bad can get their throat closed off because it's so thick with scar tissue
Oh man, that's horrifying.
from destroying it too many times, like just too much.
Yeah, that's
It's
really
all
bad.
scar tissue. I mean, heal because you cut it and it heals over, and it's a little bit bigger when it heals over. So you can get scar
Shit.
tissue. I forget what it's called, but you can get like scar tissue throat.
Charcoal.
So if you're puking all the time, can you get that in your mouth too, like scar mouth or something?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, like malformed gums or something like that.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that too hard, but I guess some enemies that or animals that puke on purpose, maybe they can handle it. Is
Well,
there
yeah.
animals that puke as a weapon like
Um,
that?
they're
Probably. I
animals
don't
that
know.
vomit their guts out as a weapon.
Ugh.
Well, they're frogs. They puke by ejecting their stomach and turning it inside out. I wonder if
Oh
that
my
like
god.
hurts them or if it just like or if they don't feel it. Okay, let's go. Let's do it this way.
Did you ever notice there's some animals that for some reason can't do certain things? Like, did you know that horses can't puke?
Horses can't puke. Really?
And it's impossible. They can't do it. Whatever they eat, it's going down. They don't have the muscles to reverse the flow. I found that out years ago. Horses do not puke. Um,
Huh.
and elephants are like one of the very, very few or only animals in the world with four legs and all knees bend the same direction.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, I
And
did know that.
yeah. And there's some animals that basically just never sit down. They sleep standing up. They live standing up. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, if you see a horse lying down, there's something wrong. In most cases.
How can nature create an animal that can't sit down? That's so
Nature's an
stupid.
asshole.
That's stupid. I hate that. I would have to design a chair for the horse so that it can sit down. Something. If I had a horse, I designed a horse chair so that it can climb up onto it and get off its legs and just kind of rest on its belly comfortably. And it's been sleeping there every night now and won't get off, and it's too lazy to move. Indicating once and for all that horses want to sit down but can't.
Oh, how'd that hit me? Damn. I don't think the fire paper's gonna work. It doesn't last long enough.
Is there lightning paper or whatever you can
Yeah,
use? Lightning.
yeah, but
Isn't this?
it's limited.
Is it the gaping dragon weak to lightning? Why am I thinking that?
I mean, most things are almost like a lot of bosses are weak to lightning.
The wind up to that jump in Elden Ring would take like a full calendar year.
Uh-huh. It would.
And it
And
totally
like
messed
that
up the flow, and you wouldn't know when to roll. You couldn't figure it out.
uh-huh. And that swipe would be like a 6-hit combo. And the jump was like with like it would home in on you 100% of the time.
Oh yeah, and he'd be spinning around in midair, and there'd be the area of effect when he lands would go over the entire map.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh,
Malekith, you piece of shit!
Malakat.
I hate that thing. I hate it.
Malakat
I
is
hate
like
him.
he's playing a whole
He's
different
everything
game.
wrong.
Yeah.
He's he's got that stupid design that came in with I want to say Dark Souls 3 kind of started this. The humanoid character that walks on all their hands and legs. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
On all fours. Why is that so prevalent? The
He even
humanoid that walks around on all fours.
he even does that thing where he's like you get through the first phase and he's like, "Oh, forgive me, Zanzibort. Zanzibort. My son
Yeah,
is also named Zanzibort." And then he stabs himself or something. Like he rips off his
yeah.
limb or he stabs himself or he finds a sword.
Ugh.
My son is also
Hate
named
him.
Zanzibar.
Zanzibar. Yeah. Come on, Zanzibar. Let's go.
Oh man, I'm almost there. I got 3 heals left.
I think we got this.
Yeah.
As long as you don't get cocky, you got it. As long as you don't get cockular.
This is
The
kind of
word.
refreshing because usually like I'm doing all the broken stuff when I'm playing this game and like the bosses go down too quickly. Or like I summon against them or some bullshit like that. But like doing it the old-fashioned way is quite nice. Oh, this is dangerous. Can't do that. No, no, no. Don't do that. Just jam myself into a corner. Get completely cocky.
I think this about does it.
No, he won't stop
Oh shit.
jumping. He won't stop jumping. Leave me alone,
And
man.
I really thought the final blow was coming there.
Oh,
Oh
there
my
we go.
god.
My god, that took forever. I need souls, for God's sake. Now watch him give me like 500. 25,000. Okay, that's normal. Thank God. Alright. I'm not missing anything. No, okay. I'm not going to Blighttown.
Oh boy.
I can't wait to
Blighttown.
go there, but and see the PS3 Blighttown, but
Oh. It was bad. It was bad.
gotta backtrack first.
We
Oh
all
yeah,
played
here's
Demon
this guy.
Souls and we thought there's no way this could run any worse, and then we played Dark Souls.
Oh, Sumai.
Oh my god, we found Aishimwai.
Yeah.
Hello there,
And he's
Aishimwai.
got the gold pine resin.
And he's got the cool glasses. Look at his helmet.
Bottomless box. Yeah, I'll grab this, I guess. I don't know. He's got his own armor. I can buy his armor off of him.
He's selling the clothes right off his back. What a guy. There you go.
No, he's just got another copy. He
Wow.
liked it so much he bought two.
Yeah, he's got one of the cooler helmets in the game.
Hmm.
That's based on a real thing. There's really helmets that look like that have built-in sunglasses. Kind
Yeah,
of look really weird.
it's for like hazmat work.
Yeah.
When you need steel armor, but you also need protection from like chlorine gas and stuff. All right. Yeah, I gotta be able to. Should I? Okay, vitality. Let's just go with this.
Yeah, vitality is okay. This is a Souls game. Vitality and endurance are almost always a good pick up until they hit 40.
Yeah,
They're all like that.
yeah. Just hit the soft cap and everything. and I gotta upgrade my weapon too. So I'm backtracking. Also, I'm thinking of like there's also that alternate route into Blighttown, which is way shorter. I can do that too. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be
Well,
the way out of Blighttown, but if you have the master key, then you can go in that way. Okay.
the cat right now, the can of food she's eating is turkey and cheese dinner, and it's in a can. And I remember just thinking like, oh my god, you guys can get cheese in a can like that.
Yeah,
I'm
cheese
so
in a
excited.
can. Like you'd think it would go bad.
I was thinking like, oh my god, we humans don't have macaroni and cheese in a can.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Imagine
Huh.
if that existed.
Yeah, that'd be
Holy shit.
you'd never have to do it. You never have to lift a finger again.
Oh, why doesn't that exist? I bet you it would taste nothing like cheese, but people would still eat it.
Uh-huh.
Like like those nasty hamburger helpers that taste like they taste like hamburger helper. I don't know what they taste like. The foods that taste like themselves, like Lunchables, hamburger helper, the Subway sandwich smell,
Oh yeah.
the just implaceable food smells that only exist for what they are, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Hmm.
In a sense, we have those little crackers and cheese things. Remember them? With the infamous little red stick to put the cheese on, the cheese applicator, right?
Yeah.
Um, and the cheese, it tastes like no cheese you've ever had. It's just something.
No, I don't know.
It's something. I don't know
I don't
what
know
it
what
is.
that's supposed to have in common with cheese even.
It doesn't. I know. It's just
Like
some
what
kind of
how
product. It's there.
it it kind of looks like cheese, I guess, if you don't look too close.
Oh, there's the Ritz crackers that have cheese in them. Remember the little Ritz sandwiches?
Uh-huh.
But I always like the peanut butter ones better. Um, yeah. How come we got shelf stable human cheese, but how come we can't get Chef Boyardee macaroni and cheese in a can? Why is that not a thing?
Yeah. I don't know. That is strange now that you bring it up. Like it's never happened. Maybe it
Maybe
has, but we haven't seen it yet.
maybe they can't do it. Maybe there's no for some reason it's just not quite possible yet to trick the human brain into thinking the canned macaroni and cheese tastes like cheese. Just
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
can't quite manage it. Like
They
I
have to
don't
do something that ruins the taste.
like the boxed macaroni and cheese with the powder. That doesn't taste like cheese to me.
Hmm.
I don't know what that is. I eat it, but I don't think that's freaking cheese. I don't believe for a minute. And maybe when you put it in a can, it's even less believable.
Yeah.
Um, I since figuring out basic cooking things like making a roux out of butter and flour and water, and then adding in blocks of cheese, melting it, and then creating cheese sauce myself, it's absolutely no comparison.
Hmm.
The boxed macaroni and cheese is absolute cancer, probably literally, uh, compared to it. Compared, if I'm being honest, it's so much better to do it at home if you know how to make cheese sauce. Because everyone has figured out at some point that cheese sauce is not just melting cheese. There's another trick to it that I understand that how to do it, but I know how to make cheese sauce that won't like turn hard at home. But yeah, it's a good talent to have. Uh, you have to, basically you need to have cheese in the presence of um, a thickening agent like
Hmm.
flour, and it will stay liquid kind of. That's one of the tricks, but it's not going to make sense until you do it. But it's a lot better than the box shit. That does not resemble cheese. I don't know what it tastes like. It's like I said, it's good, but it's something else other than cheese. The freaking Kraft Dinner. I never had that.
Why are there so many different kinds of fake cheese?
I don't know.
They're all a
Did
little
you?
bit different.
I never had that Velveeta stuff, but there's a lot of people who will only eat those little yellow boxes of Velveeta mac and cheese and swear by it. I've never had it.
Oh yeah? Huh. Yeah, I've never tried it either.
Yeah, there's people that only eat that. I've never, I've never had it, so I don't know.
All right. Uh,
I'm more of a. As I got old, I turned more into a tomato head, and
yeah.
I like the tomato sauce a lot now. I
Uh-huh.
just I'll do macaroni or I'll do spaghetti, and then what I frequently I will just have spaghetti, hot dogs cut up into little chunks in the spaghetti.
Hmm.
Like normally, you know how you do hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I do hot dogs and tomato sauce.
That's a poverty food. People
It's
talk about
freaking
that
good though.
sometimes. Yeah.
It's so good. I love it. I freaking love it. And it's even better when it's a nice hot dog or a nice sausage.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Oh yeah,
really good. But
sausages in spaghetti are underrated.
yeah,
Just like good sausages.
I do that shit, and then I just go with the
Oh,
Frank's Red Hot just to make it extra crazy.
let's try something silly. I'm feeling silly right now. Let's go.
Oh my god, this is absolutely silly what we're doing here.
Uh, hey, I have to not do that. Well, whatever. Never mind. Never mind. It's not happening right now.
It was downright silly anyway.
Yeah. You can stray demon, the secret boss. When you go back to the starting area, that he has a lot of
Yeah,
health, but he's if you have bleed, you can kill him really early. I tested it and he just drops a Titanite slab, so it's not really that interesting, but I could do that if
dang
right
it.
now if I wanted to. Do you have
Why?
my hand?
Oh no. Oh no, we need to have that crow. It's absolutely necessary to have that crow there, and even though it kills the frame rate.
Yeah.
Come on, why? Just make it look a little. It's okay. Listen, no one was playing this shit for the graphics. Just make it look like shit.
What the hell was
No one
that?
cares.
Oh my goodness.
And definitely don't make a Dark Souls 2 trailer that looks way better than what you get.
Yeah, don't do
There's no
that.
point. Just don't do
Uh-huh.
it. Just make it look like how it looks. Make it look like shit and say it runs better and everyone will love it. On the PS5, 75% of players only use performance mode.
True. Yep.
Sony revealed that a few days ago. Like when they announced the PS5 Pro, they said, I don't know, maybe they shouldn't have
That's
said it. They said
they
75% of
they really
players
shouldn't have said
choose
that.
performance
That
mode
kind of
every
like
time.
that's an
Yeah, it's just
anti-advertisement for the PS5 Pro.
yeah, 75% of the time players choose performance mode. I've never let performance mode on anything. Why? Who cares what it looks like? Make it run good.
You're not
Holy
even paying
shit.
attention most of the time.
And the PS5 Pro solution, like what they were saying, the solution is to have a better GPU. But
Hmm.
no, the solution is probably to tell developers to stop worrying about graphics. Just being real. Like just clearly you don't have to worry about it as much. Set like if you stopped worrying about graphics, you would only piss off 25% of the people. That's kind of sad or good,
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's probably a good thing. You
I've
guys, yeah,
never ever played Elden Ring in. I've tried it for a second in graphics mode, and then we're right back to performance.
hmm
The saddest thing is even streamers who are streaming it out at 30 FPS and a lower resolution still pick performance, even though it does not matter.
yeah.
Like think about it. If we're streaming this, and the stream is going to be 1080p 30 frames, uh, we would still pick performance, even though the video would not reflect it. I see streamers doing that. They just no, there's no love for graphics modes on shit.
My God. Yeah, it seems like the memes that the publishers are falling into aren't actually real. They're just fabrications of their own mind.
And I don't
We
have a
don't.
4K
It,
TV.
it turns out
I have
it.
no interest. I have zero interest in getting one.
Yeah.
I just why
It
do I
turns
want a
out
4K TV?
nobody wants 4K. Nobody wants 3D. Nobody wants another Call of Duty that's slightly worse and costs more money. Nobody wants
Like
another Overwatch that costs more money.
I play PS5 in performance mode on a 1080p TV, and I I don't know if the game recognizes that like I'm not playing on 4K. You know what I mean? Like when I pick performance mode, I don't know for sure. Like I guess what I'm saying is that I'm on a 1080 screen. If
hmm
I pick graphics mode, how do I know that it knows I'm on 1080? Right? If I pick graphics mode, how do I know the game isn't internally trying to run at 4K? I don't know. So I've often wondered if I could select graphics mode and then say no 1080p graphics mode and have it work better. I don't
Yeah.
know. The fact that I don't know is a problem. I mean, I've been wondering that lately. Like, because I'm not on a 4K monitor. Does the game know? I don't know.
We might see games in the future that just run in 4K and downscale by default, and
Well,
there's no
listen,
way around that.
The PS5 Pro has a proprietary AI-driven upscaling.
Oh,
So
that's just a waste of time.
we've basically confirmed that the future is going to have fake resolution and fake frames. That's the future. It
I don't,
turned out it's better just to AI upscale shit in real
I
time.
don't mind that, but don't like just call it what
Well,
it
it
is
just
if you're gonna do that.
it just means that I mean I'm not the first to say this, but it just means that nothing's going to be optimized.
Uh huh.
That's what that means. Like forget optimization. You're going to have incredibly bloated file
Well,
sizes now because we're
obviously, like
relying.
nothing's
We're,
optimized.
yeah,
Ooh, damn it!
yeah, that's
Nothing's
right. Because we're
optimized
just going
as
to
it
be.
is.
That's right. We're just going to be relying on AI to fix it,
hmm
right? And it's I don't, it's kind of stupid, but that's just the way things are going.
You want to talk about bad runbacks? Watch this. Oh god damn it!
Oh,
I'm gonna like I want to. I want my Gesundheit. Um, I want my first experience with PS3 Blighttown to be like vanilla. Like I'm not gonna take the shortcut. So I'm going this way.
it's so funny, like that the place that ran the shittiest is called Blighttown.
Yeah, it's
Love
like
that.
it's it's like that on purpose. They did it on purpose because it makes it worse.
I know. I know. A few times we've just been uh, bouncing around ideas and saying something like, gamifying performance by having enemies that cast something that hurts your frame rate.
Yeah.
I know we said this before. It'd be so funny. Like, imagine if there was an RPG where you could get blight, and it's put an object on your character that runs really bad.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. That's a mechanic. No, we're not patching it out. The blight mechanic reduces your freaking frame rate. Have fun.
Your next Street Fighter 6 DLC character has a super that adds input lag to the opponent.
He's like some kind of freaking JoJo stand.
Yeah.
Does something completely insane like that.
That- yeah, that's what it would be. It would like be like a JoJo character. If there was a JoJo game, they'd have moves like that
Yeah, it's
that like reduce
it,
your resolution and shit.
yeah, it's always been a weird question about how you actually make stands work in a JoJo fighting game because all their secret powers are so insane.
Ow.
We have King Crimson, and when you use his super, it adds online lag playing online. Hmm. It just increases your ping,
Oh my god.
and your ping goes from whatever it was to like 2,000 when that stand is on.
Oh no, what the hell? Ah! Jesus Christ. What is going on? The frame rate certainly isn't helping. This is like the butcher guy, like he used his stand on me that reduces my frame rate and messes up the
Yeah,
physics.
yeah. He's the stand is called Blight Town or something.
Uh-huh. Oh no, I can't do this again. I'm going back for the bonfire. Rat! Rat! No! Oh my god! Ah! No! Jesus Christ. I have one job here. This is insane. I haven't even stepped foot in Blake Town.
And you never want to.
I don't want to, but I gotta do it. It's content. Ah. Alright. Do you ever eat frozen pizzas?
Yeah, now and then.
Yeah, they're they can be okay. Like I find the Dr. Oetker ones are alright. They're
They're
it, it
yeah
it depends on how light on toppings they are. Because if they're thin crust and they just got like uh kale and a little bit of cheese and a little bit of tomato and shit like that, then they tend to hold up. But like honestly,
um
pepperoni and cheese frozen pizzas have never been good for me.
uh I've noticed that frozen pizzas at some point in time, I don't know when it was, they figured out how to make them a lot better.
Yeah,
They figured
yeah,
something. I don't know
I
what they
feel the
figured
same
out,
thing.
but
Yeah, because they
because
were
when I
never.
was a kid, yeah, when I was a kid, I remember hating them.
Yeah, they used to be
Like
like
I remember
a
being
never
so
buy
yeah.
sort of thing.
I remember when I was younger, they oh they were just like the crust would never ever turn out right ever,
Mhm.
ever
Mhm.
on a frozen pizza. But then something happened over time, and now if I just put the oven on 450 or whatever, and I have a baking sheet thingy, and I just put it on, and I get it after like 15 minutes, the crust will pretty much always be good,
Mhm.
which never happened in the 90s or 2000s. Um, so if they figured something out, I'll give them that.
Yeah.
If I don't know if you were following like MREs or anything like that, but the dream of MREs is to get the shelf stable pizza. They've been trying. Natick Labs or whoever it is that has the contract with the U.S. has been trying to make MRE pizza for like 40 years now, and they can never do it. They can never get it right.
Yeah, that's
They'll
gotta be a challenge.
every few years they'll retry the pizza just to try with new
Oh, shit.
technology, and
Shit,
it
shit.
never works. They'll have here we tried the pizza in the
No, I'm
90s, the
dead! I'm
2000s,
dead!
10, and it never works.
This is driving me nuts.
If you could get a slice of pizza in a bag, like a reheating bag or just some kind of plastic thing, like imagine if this could be achieved. Uh, the MRE manufacturers finally invent a passable pizza that's
Mhm.
shelf stable and can be wrapped in plastic and can be stacked on a shelf.
Yeah.
That's the dream. That's what they really want to figure out. And so every few years they'll come up with a new MRE pizza, and it always sucks.
If they
It's
do
always
find
different,
that,
but it always sucks. They're
yeah,
trying to figure it out.
if they do pull that off, then they can fight as many wars as they want.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter
imagine
anymore.
if you could go to the store and they had pizza on the shelf in like individual slices, and you could open it and it would be you could put it in the microwave or eat it like that, and it was crispy on the bottom,
Yeah.
and the cheese was you got a cheese pull.
Uh-huh.
Imagine if this were possible. And I mean, I never thought they were going to figure out frozen pizzas, but they did. So maybe one day they'll figure out the shelf stable pizza.
Now, have you ever had a
Oh my
frozen pizza with a cheese pull?
god. I not very often.
No, that's a rarity.
Maybe one day. I mean, they figured out the crust. Now they're going to figure out the cheese pull.
Uh-huh. They gotta get that cheese pull. You need the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pizza experience.
I imagine it's I think if I ever had a time machine, I'd go to the year 2190 where they finally figured out how to have MRE pizzas. And
Mm.
you go to the store and it's just walls of pizzas on the shelf, not in the freezer section. The shelf pizzas, and they taste good, and everyone's just going with them.
Yeah. Yeah, there'd be a massive like health crisis because all they're doing is eating the shelf stable pizzas.
Oh my god, they're crispy and they got the cheese pull and they're
They're
good cold.
perfect.
And
Yeah,
if you put
they're
it,
actually
if you
perfect.
put them, yeah, if you put them in the microwave, it stays crispy,
Yeah,
like it doesn't get soggy. How'd they do this? I don't
and
know.
all the
It costs trillions of dollars in R&D to have
mhm.
figured it out.
And all the local restaurants are going out of business, and Brooklyn becomes poor overnight.
Yeah,
There's nothing they can do.
you can't beat these
They
shelf
didn't.
pizzas. What a god damn it!
They never got um into the shelf stable pizza market in time, and now the entire city of New York has just crashed.
And you know how the Flintstones somehow have cornered the chewable vitamins market?
Yeah, yeah.
Somehow Flintstones exists as vitamins now. That's Flintstones. Imagine if Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, when shelf stable pizza is invented, they have like the first one is Ninja Turtles themed, and they kept going, and it was all Ninja Turtles pizza by the end of it. Oh,
That's what.
Ninja Turtles shelf pizza that's only slightly carcinogenic. Finally.
And it's years and years after anything Ninja Turtles related came out.
Yeah, nobody knows what the Ninja Turtles are. But do kids know what the hell Flintstones are outside of the vitamins?
They'd have to. I think the cultural significance of it is too much to like for it to be forgotten.
The Flynn Stones.
Not Flintstones, the Flynn Stones.
There's chewable vitamins named after a thing that has stone in the name. It's kind of interesting.
The chewable Flynn Stones. Okay, one more thing. I'm doubling back just because there's a chest with an ember in it, and if I don't get it now, it's gonna be like a million years before I get another chance. So I just gotta grab that one more thing, and then we should be good. It's like taking what 30 minutes to get to like I've already been to Blighttown. It's taken 30 minutes just to get there. Yeah, there's this thing too. Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked. There we go. Uh, uh. Flim Stone.
Imagine if they had Flintstones diet pills called Slim Stones.
Yeah, perfect. The Flintstones the Flintstones rights holders just become big pharma eventually. Like they're
Oh
behind
my god!
all the medicine in the world.
Try Slim Stones chewable diet pills. I lost 15 pounds in 1 week. Oh my god! What were you doing, Slim Stones? Did you start? Did you
Large ember.
exercise? No. Did you change what you're eating? No. I just started shitting more, and the fat came out.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my god!
just keep shitting until it's nothing that but fat that comes out. Perfect.
That's how Slim Stones work.
Oh, this is yeah, okay. Okay.
Can you do a ladder slide in this? Can you slide down a ladder still in these games?
I
Okay.
think you can, but it's like a weird button. Like, it, I don't know. I think you can, but I forget which button it is. It's not the one you think it is. Um, okay, time to get knocked off the platform, as is tradition.
How come as soon as you go down here, the game just color corrects to this different look?
Yeah, yeah. I always got a kick out of that. It
So
just
weird.
becomes
Like,
green. Everything's green
It's
now.
kind of cheating. This is cheating.
Hey, what the?
Atmosphere cheating by just changing the color scheme like that.
You can't make it too obvious when you're doing that,
Yeah, I know. You want to
because then
make it
you're just
subtle.
like, you're seeing the filter be applied. It's like someone's just washing over the screen with a paintbrush. Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna put my Elite Knight set on. Just for a change of,
Ah, oh yes, box art.
yeah, Bark's art, man. It's not as good as the fluted set, but it's close.
No. Well, how can you beat the fluted set? You just
S-
can't.
The fluted set is just like classic medieval, like full plate armor.
I know,
It's
it's
just
incredible.
exactly what comes to mind.
I love it. I don't think there's been a better box art set since that, honestly.
Hmm.
It's just Dark Souls 3 is I like it a lot, but it's not the fluted armor. In terms of box
Yeah.
art guys, box art characters, the main characters.
Uh huh. Well, the Soul of Cinder, like the last boss of DS3, who's on the box art, is just this guy. Like this is what he's wearing.
Hmm.
Because it's supposed to be this character. It's supposed to be like the
Yeah,
first
that's
undead
that's
to link the
it's just
flame.
it's confirming my freaking theories, right?
Uh huh.
About box art characters being the main character had you not started the game. Like,
Okay. What is this thing? Soul of Proud Knight. There we go. I don't think I'll bother grabbing your loot. Oh, my. Oh, jeez. This. He got me. He got me. He got me. Wasn't supposed to get me, but he got me. Oh, jeez. Okay, shit! I'm supposed to... Ugh. Camera, please. Oh yeah, Blighttown! Check out this Blighttown. Wait.
how who only FromSoft could just like look at this and say, that's okay. That's all right.
Well,
I have no
they'd have to fix the whole area if they want it to be any better, so... Better just leave it. Just leave it, it's fine. They'll get used to it.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it'll become a meme. It'll be a meme. Look at that. That's what? 15 frames per second? Theoretically, it could go this way.
Feels worse than an N64 game.
Yeah. And it's like, it's when you, because you know the rest of the levels is in this direction, and as soon as you look towards it, it's just, Then you turn around, it's
I
like,
know.
oh.
It just induces you with dread. Oh, I have to go in the frame rate direction. God damn it. God dang.
This is a big area too. It
Yeah,
feels
it goes on for a
feels
long
enormous.
time. A long time. Then you get to the bottom of it and it keeps going and there's a big swamp shit down there and oh my god and
Yeah, the poison swamp is after the level. You got to make sure you have you're prepared for that, and you won't be. Oh shit! Don't kill me. You can't just kill me like that. Oh, you can't.
imagine if you were living down here. This is where I live.
People do live down here. They're
This
deformed though.
this is my life now.
The deformities probably make it easier to live down here. There are no isolated, closed-off houses either. It's just like a big, just a big zone where everyone's crammed together, including dogs that spit fire.
What do you eat down here for food?
I don't know. You just like you go down, you harvest bugs and eat them.
Mm. Cook them up so that they smell even worse.
Yeah.
Start to smell like burning dirt
Oh
and hair.
shit! Shit!
Nasty
Shit!
smell.
All right. It is time for the fap. The fappening.
Yeah, Blighttown, living in Blighttown ain't so bad. You just start off with you get a really bad headache, and then eventually you get used to the headache, and then you got it licked.
Yeah, the headache doesn't get better. You just get used to it.
Yeah, and I've been living down here for 3 years now, and it's not that bad. It's not that bad, you know.
It's got a good sense of community. Like everyone else
Mm.
is willing to. Well, most of them try to eat you, but like sometimes you'll come across someone who. Actually, never mind. I don't know what I was saying. It's pretty bad, but you know you get used to it.
I always wondered in these games with towns and shit why it is that characters will like willingly live in the shitty towns, and but your character who's not super special or anything seems to be able to leave easily. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if we can get down here, how come they can't leave? Is that pyromancer down there at the bottom who I know is down there? Does he want to be there? Like, why's he there?
yeah. Like there are humans. There are humans who choose to be here.
They came down for the festivities one year and they enjoyed it so much they never left.
They came down for the festive grease,
That's right.
and it's
They came
everywhere
down
down
here.
here.
Oh man, they can't get enough of the blight grease. It's too good. It's too good. I had to go to the source. Couldn't get enough. That's where they make that blight grease shit. Yeah, in Blighttown.
Oh hell
Oh
yeah.
my god, let's just live there. Here's where we get the blood grease, and he takes him into a little cave section at the bottom, where a little drop comes down
This
off
is
this rock.
insane. I can't
Blood
survive for.
grease.
Oh,
Every time I see that Katarina Knight's armor, like the onion armor, I just keep imagining it, something stepping on it and imploding it. Like,
Yeah.
and you're walking around with somebody, somebody sees you with the onion helmet on, flattened, and you're trying to continue to live. Oh, bong. It's-
There's definitely some room in there for, like, there's some extra room in there, so you should be okay.
Imagine how funny it would be if the side of it was completely imploded and dented, and your head was in there, but like at a weird angle, stuck in there.
Hmm. My first thought when I see places like this in FromSoft games is like, how did they build it? Because it's all just like rotten wood plank scaffolding. It's just like all over the place.
Yeah, remember things make more sense in Demon Souls, but not perfect sense, and they make even less sense here.
Yeah.
It's a lot more haphazard.
Well, in
Like, I don't know what.
Demon Souls, you got your poison swamp, and then there's like a
Yeah,
little village. That's
yeah, you
like an
have your
actual
Valley of
village.
Defilement. You have your Valley of Defilement, but you also have your Tower of Latria
Oh, that's gonna.
and awesome places like that. But yeah, this would never work. You could never build something like this and have it work. It's just stupid.
What do I do? Help! This is so crazy.
If this worked, people would have done it in real life. Like
Yeah, I
built
think so.
entire, because it'd be so cheap. Oh, everything's just built out of wood, and it's really really high up, and really precarious, and like it was just. It's kind of like a Kowloon city, but made out of wood.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts. The uh the precariously perched platform that just wobbles when you go on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. And of course, the enemies from the beginning of the area have somehow made it all the way over here.
Yep.
They even made it across the rickety platform. Oh my god, he's still
Well,
coming.
yeah. Why are you surprised by this? They live here.
Yeah,
They
that's
know
true.
exactly
They
what
know
to
how to
do. Like
navigate, yeah.
they know exactly what to do.
I might have to kill this guy.
If you were a tourist here, imagine you'd see some 10-year-old here just flipping around and climbing and
Ugh.
jumping and here, if we can get here, we can take this shortcut. Okay, let's go. And he jumps off into just blackness, and you're debating on whether or not to follow him.
Yeah.
Well, he lives here. He would know what to do. Maybe I'll just jump off where he jumped and it'll be fine.
I think there's a sniper here. Um,
I
no, this
can't
is
parse
the
out. Like I
this place.
can't.
This is
I
the
can't.
bonfire. Holy shit!
I'm watching this whole thing and I still can't really parse out what direction we're supposed to be going.
Yeah, I couldn't either. Oh, I'm at the bonfire.
Oh my god, we're
It's
bonding the
it's
fire.
basically
Thank
free
God.
from here. Yeah, it's basically free. All you had to do was make a weird, awkward fall and land in some mysterious area that you're not
All I
familiar
had
with.
to do was get lucky 10 times in a row, and I
Uh
got
huh.
there. I got out. All I had to almost die a bunch of times. All I had to do, and fall a lot, get up, go over some rickety bridges. I
Yeah.
don't know how I ended up here.
All I had to do was survive the odds and just barely scrape by. That's all you got to do.
Like wood rots, right? Like you can't have wood for 2 seconds here without it going to shit, untreated
Yeah.
and like unkept. Like this, you wouldn't be able to walk on any of this. It would just all just crumble away to nothing. Unless they're using wood grease every day to lacquer them up and keep them from getting rotten.
I'm gonna bet that's what's going on. They just they're actually like they seem barbaric and evil, but they're actually quite they just like the aesthetic and they're willing to maintain the wood to keep it looking this way.
Yeah.
They like the Blight Town aesthetic, like most people do. Uh, oh, here's a
Too bad
guy.
we can't. Too bad we can't find Blight City. I know.
I know, right? Blight's. Oh shit.
Blight Country. Welcome to Blight Planet.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Imagine an entire planet like this. Just wooden crap everywhere that goes on forever. It never ends.
Planet of Defilement.
And there's a swamp ocean.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the swamp ocean. And you gotta have like a little raft to go across the ocean. Swamp. Ugh. And it's so hard to trudge through because it's so thick. You
Mm.
really develop your core muscles trying to row your way through it.
Oh. Okay, that's it for you. Okay. We're back in business somehow.
We're back in bog business.
How could we have some sort of like swamp level shitty miserable swamp level compilation? Like put together a video or something.
Oh well,
All
maybe
the
that.
worst
Yeah, I don't know.
fucking shitty
I'm already working
disgusting
on.
sewer levels.
I'm working on a video called Toilet Tracks. So maybe the background for that could be sewer shit from levels like this, and I don't
Uh-huh.
know.
These guys always weirded me out.
Yeah, we're getting lower, and the characters are getting more toiletous as we
Yeah.
get down to the bottom.
Yeah. They've like merged with the bugs. They decided that
Yes.
yeah, the only way I'm gonna survive is if I crossbreed with these bugs.
Is that you or the swamp talking? I am the swamp.
I am the swamp. I've chosen to become the swamp. What's that? Oh, this guy. Okay.
Even they can't. Even
Oh,
they're falling. They don't know what the hell's going on.
I know. They're used to it. You never learn to navigate. You just get used to falling.
Yeah, you don't. You get learn. You learn how to fall right. That's all you
Yeah.
can do. You get really good at just recovering mid fall, and then making it look like it wasn't cringe, but saying you intended to do that. I meant to do that.
You make it look like it wasn't cringe. Okay. This way. Oh god, I'm just barely gonna. I'm not gonna make it. Wait. I'm really not gonna
Oh
make
my
it. Holy
god,
shit.
we're at the bottom. Oh my god, we made it.
Fucker! You fucker! It always plays out like that, doesn't it? You were one frame away from using a humanity, and then something pokes you from off screen.
You would. You
That,
would, wouldn't you?
oh
You would.
man, man, Jesus, that is somebody's gonna pay for that. We gotta do all this shit again.
Ah,
Okay, this way. The frame rate is so low that I often can't even tell if I'm attacking. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't get past that guy.
I think I think you can. You just have to do something else.
Yeah,
Can't
I
remember.
usually just kill him. Anyway, I'm not doing that right now. Just doing things the old-fashioned way. So we're pretending we don't know how to play.
Yeah, we're just pretending.
Yeah, I'm just pretending. It's all a ruse. Am I supposed to be here? No, no, I'm not supposed to be here. Uh, okay, this way. Oh, this way. Actually, this way. Let's go, go. Hmm. Oh, it's terrifying. When you close your eyes, it seems like nothing changed at all.
Hmm. When I was a kid, and I was afraid of the dark.
Hmm.
Somebody told me to close my eyes and then it's not dark.
That just makes it darker.
Well, it makes it makes the dark it makes eyes closed state and dark state indistinguishable.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I can see why
and
that
I
might
used
work,
to
but
so I used to walk between houses with my eyes closed and got good at it.
hmm.
So similarly, we should be able to get by the bad frame rate by closing our eyes.
Yeah, similarly. That makes
Just
sense.
feel my way through with my eyes closed because I'm afraid of the frame rate.
Oh,
I've had a
there's two stinky
like
boys here waiting for me.
I've I have had a nightlight in this room that has been on since like 2005.
Yeah, I see that every time.
I was thinking about trying to find the company or something and leave a good review somewhere. It's been on. It hasn't been off. It doesn't turn off. It's just been on. It still works.
Yeah,
It still
that's pretty
works. I don't
cool.
know. It's just on. It's just on. And another thing that's cool about it is that it has a battery. So when the power goes out, it stays on. And I've never had to change the battery.
Oh
So,
yeah.
in very short amount of time, this nightlight would have been on for 20 years.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, can't I? The hell? I can't use it.
And it's so funny too
Oh
because
shit! Shit! Shit!
the night, you know where the nightlight is, right? And
You
everything is
get out of
piled
here!
up
Damn it!
around it.
Ah.
Everything is There's a bunch of games and shit piled up around the nightlight, so it doesn't serve its purpose.
I'm not.
You
I'm
know,
went the wrong way. Shit.
I think you remember where it is. You can't. It's you can. It's on, but it's covered by games.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
It's so stupid.
Where am I? Shit. No, that's not it. Fuck. 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 God damn it! Why can't I remember where the freaking bonfire is?
It's in one of the
It's in
tunnels.
a. Yeah. It's in a tunnel on that wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I either passed right by it or I went the wrong way. This, like, I am the happiest. The thing I'm the happiest about, the one change that I'm the happiest about by far is the fact that, uh, when you pick things up, they don't automatically go to your quick inventory. So that's what's happening right now, and none of the other games do that. And I'm so glad they realized that that's such a bad idea. Okay, we're making it happen. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Look, they're getting ahead of me this time.
God, we have to learn the fast ladder thing.
Help. Help. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. You just get dead. Now heal. And then
Like how close are we to just jumping down? Like, is it better to just not climb down the ladder and just go with jumping down?
wait,
You
where
know what
am
I mean?
I?
Just kind of
What
rolling with the punches.
I wish you could do that sometimes.
Well, if we ignore the ladders here, don't seem to be high enough to actually hurt you when you fall down all the way.
Yeah.
So maybe we can speed it up, take some of the damage, and instead of be healing the damage from attacks, we're healing the damage from falls.
Mhm.
Maybe it's better. I don't know. That seems to be what they're doing.
Yeah.
They don't mind it.
They don't mind it. They don't even
They got the
take
right
fall
idea.
damage.
Just do semi-strategic falls. That's how you do it. Quasi-strategic falls. I like
Wow.
the thought of quasi-strategy. I kind of had an idea, but
Yeah. You have a very flawed plan. Hey, I totally forgot about durability. How's my durability doing? Wait.
is that, is that in Elden Ring?
No.
I don't
Not at
remember.
all. No.
What is with video games' tenuous relationship with durability? Sometimes
Uh,
it's there, sometimes it's not. We can't decide.
yeah.
We can't decide as a culture. We can't decide on durability.
I'm not sure
Have you
what
noticed
purpose
that?
it's supposed to serve, honestly.
Have you noticed this? So we can't, as a human race, we can't come together on durability on what it means. Like,
Yeah.
can we just decide not to have it? I don't like it.
Except, like, Zelda goes all in on it for no
All in,
reason.
all in.
All in. Like, that's the only thing.
Why? Why? It does not make the menuing easier.
The theme of
It
this
doesn't.
Zelda
That's a
game
lie.
is durability.
Yeah, I know. What? So okay, I'm not gonna. That's enough. I'm not gonna talk about anymore about Zelda Breath of the
Oh,
Wild.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
you
that
gotta...
I'm just not gonna do it. It's enough.
Hell! Holy crap! I'm not asking for much here, man. Okay. I just... I just saw, like, 3 dogs fall. Oh, there they are. They survived. He's still here! Oh my god! What the
Yeah,
hell, the
jump this.
dogs?
Just jump down. Jump down this like they're doing. You'd be ahead of them
I,
instead of using the
I'm not
ladder.
sure about this one, though. I'm not sure about this one. Oh, yeah, okay, that's not too bad. The dogs! It's the dogs this time! They're... they're being... they're being smart. They're evolving. Holy shit. No! Ah. Every time. Every time I look behind me, there's something on my ass. It's hilarious. Oh, not... Nope, okay. Doing okay for HP this time. Okay, okay. Immediate toxic. I don't know where that came from. Oh, it's the sniper. Okay. Okay, keep going, keep going. Keep going.
Okay, we're at the bottom now. Sidle until we can see a tunnel.
But
Stay on the sides. But are we on the right side? No.
the tree
I think
that
it's on the
leads
opposite.
to yeah, like the tree that leads to um the weird underground place is here.
Yeah, we don't want that. We
It's
want
the
to go
other
the
way
opposite side.
around. That's
We
what
want to go
was
the opposite
confusing me.
side, I think.
It's the other way.
Yeah.
It's the other way.
Stay on the ground as much as you can to get the run speed up.
Uh-huh.
Get on the opposite side. I think on the opposite side. Get to the tunnel, and you should be
Be
okay.
ready to use a be ready to use a humanity as long
Yeah,
as
just find it. Maybe even preemptively use one if you think you have the window to do it.
please just use it this time. Okay, thank you. Uh and this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it.
There it is.
There it is. I made it.
We did it. We
Holy
all
shit.
did it.
That place is
Let's go find that NPC down here. I
yeah.
think there's a guy here. Below a tree or something, I think he's just sitting there.
I know there's another
Well,
way to get a pyromancy flame. This might be it. This merchant.
he's just chilling down here. I don't know. I quite like it down here.
I've grown quite accustomed to this place. Where is he
It
though?
doesn't. It doesn't smell that bad when you get used to it.
I can do all of my bog business here.
I can do all of my gooning. No one will know.
Yeah. There you are. No, that's a spider.
I'm sorry, I mistook you for a spider. Queelag is up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
That can either be easy or hard.
Yeah, I usually have a pretty good time with the key leg. Where the hell's Dingus though?
Maybe he doesn't appear yet. Maybe it's one of those things that has to trigger.
I aggroed one of the big boulder dudes. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, nice. They work together, don't they?
They're hitting you with hardened blocks of their own shit. I think that's what that is.
It must be. Oh. Where's my merchant? Where's my happy merchant? Alright. I don't know. I'll try this first.
I think he's further down back by that tree. Like
Oh.
you know where the tree roots. I think he's back down there.
No, I don't think so. I think it's on one of those pillars.
Okay.
Just sort right next to
Yeah,
it.
maybe.
Just sitting in the swamp.
Yeah, this Blighttown isn't crazy enough. It has Blighttown, Swampland, and then you go into Spider Cocoon Nightmare World.
Mm-hmm.
God, what a nice spot to live.
I know. It just gets worse. And then you're in hell. Then you're in like the
Yeah, then you
demonic
go to
city.
hell. Holy shit.
took some liberties with its face. It's not really a spider head. Now, do the
After
human
you beat
and
this,
what? Oh
after you
yeah.
beat this, isn't there like an NPC in behind here that you can talk to to give them something?
Mm-hmm. There's
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's usually the case in these games, but there's a covenant.
Yeah. Quelaag's weapon that you get with Quelaag's soul, the sword thing, isn't that like one of the better dex weapons in this?
It is. It's. I might actually use this because the Uchigatana is starting to show its age. But yeah, I think I used that in my first playthrough actually. Oh, it's not gonna happen this time, but it looks pretty doable. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. I could actually get K-Lag first, and then the other guys second. The gargoyles.
I can't believe we didn't beat the Bell Gargoyles yet. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. I expected them to be as easy as they usually are, but
I'm pretty sure I beat them first in this version, but I don't know.
I think most people have. They just
Just sucked it up.
they grind it
Suck it
out.
up and just beat
Yeah,
it,
they
yeah.
grind it out. Anyway, I might find my NPC. No, what we could do, we could go to we go get the dragon head, and then we could dupe um souls items
Yeah, we could
and
just
just
chort.
cheat. Yeah.
Let's just chort. Why not?
Hmm. Actually, we're at 3 hours, so I think it's a good time to quit.
Yeah. Well, there's your Dark Souls stream, everybody.
All right. It
Alright.
was very. It had a lot of frames, like more frames than usual. So worry about that. But if you're sensitive to frames, then don't watch the stream. All right. So next time, we'll try to find that NPC, and
Are we straight up beating this game on stream?
maybe.
Holy shit. Okay,
Uh,
that's fine.
I'm on vacation. We might be able to do one more stream before the end of the week.
Alright.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.